This is Backcourt with another string of Quake champions. Today is August 31, 2019. If we don't have no more intros to put in the channel because it's kind of difficult sometimes to find something good to put it. So I don't know, so enable the intros to the game so it plays in the background when I put or I don't know, kinda want to do different stuff. The bottom line is just I wanna go into the game right away. That's one of the goals. Ray Kings, welcome to the stream, Mr. Ray Kings. Welcome to the stream. I hope you coming ready to have some fun, Mr. Ray King. Mr. Wallet, welcome to the streams. Mr. Wallet, welcome to the streams. I hope you coming ready to have some fun too. Which is pretty nice, pretty awesome. People, today we are gonna be playing Quake Champion. Pretty awesome game created by ID Software and published by Bethesda Software. I was talking with Mr. Ray King about the giveaways. Yeah, man, Mr. Ray King, every single year since I began with the giveaways, I have been sometimes have been very problematic to do it. There is some months that I cannot do it because basically I'm very low in the money department. Very difficult to find something, so I had to skip it. Back in the days, it used to be like I got like basically 2 years doing it. It used to be like 3 months top, but because this year has been like a pretty low the support and everything. I had to extend it to 3 months. I remember one of I believe, I don't know, it was last year. When was 2007, 2017 when I did the 10 people's giveaways. Let me see if I can find it. It was on August 2018. Yeah, in 2018, August last year, I did a 10 people giveaway, and I had to, in order for me to do it, I had to put like a goal in the channel, something like that. The giveaways, I wanted to do it monthly, every single month. Let me check it out my sound. The giveaways, but I'm gonna, in order for me to do monthly giveaways or do giveaways in a timely manner, like in a little time, in less time than now, I have to do like a less time so in order for me to do the giveaways without having to wait like for 2 months, I had to basically put a goal, donation goal or something like that, so people that wanted to help, can put the $5 stuff like that. But I don't do it because people sometimes get the idea that I take the money. Sometimes people believe that we take the money, but that's why I don't stress. I do it when I can or something like that, because I don't want people to believe that I'm making a living, from this, which is not the case at all. Like, basically, I'm pushing the giveaways and doing stuff like that to see if my channel go better. Bringing more people to the channel to see if I can, grow a little bit longer, because has been pretty crazy. And now, there is a problem that everybody is muting me. My streams was before, I used to have like at least 10 people in the chat. Well, I still has a lot of people, but what happened is there is a situation where if you mute the streams, you cannot hear me. automatically just start supporting me. So and even though the people is here, I'm having like a low numbers. Like let me see if I can show you. Like this is the situation that's happening. And I've been talking about it, but it looks like a lot of you guys are having me mute. So every time I say something, you cannot hear me. Uh, this is happening. You see, we got we got people over here in the streams that watching the streams. Like we got Locers, we got you Rakins, we got Tracel, we got W3 Wasura, we got Water, we got Safilo, we got like one, two, three, four, five, six people. Yeah, only you see, only two viewers are basically listen to me. Basically, there. Do you understand, Mr. Rakins? That's what happened. So when that problem is like that I have like a six, seven people in the channel. Only two are being counted by the system. Uh, Kind of put me in a difficult situation because it's like it's not working. Like it's not working in the way it's supposed to be working. No. Let me write a question in the chat to see if the people are paying. Are you listening? Are you listening? Are you listening, again? Man, that didn't last. It was like a couple minutes. That's the main problem. So basically, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen when the channel see that continues like that for real. It really kills my motivation to do anything when I had a but back in the days didn't happen because people came over here. It was kind of nobody mute me. It was good. But now that I'm getting mute all the time, it creates a difficult situation. I believe, yeah, Rekin, he had me. You have me mute, Rekin. You know, you you are muting me too. I believe you got me mute. Yeah, that's a main problem. That's a big problem. That's a really big problem. It's not people's fault. It's not your fault or the viewer's fault. It's basically the platform. The platform has that thing. It's not a problem. It's something that they use to make sure people are supporting. But I was in the kitchen, bro. Sorry, I was getting a drink. Yeah, that's a problem that's happening in the channel. That a lot of people are muting me or something, and I don't get the support. Even though you comment to the channel, I don't get the support because look at what happened. I'm gonna show you again so you can see what's happening. Look at what is the one another problem. Another problem is look at how many people are in the chat. You see, I got a lot of people in the chat, but only two viewers are being counted because a lot of those people over here they muted me. They got me mute. you know. So every time you mute the tab, that happens, you know. It doesn't matter if I got the chat full of people. Only two, only two, three people have been in count. So you know that it kinda push me down to, you know. See, that continues like that, I don't believe I'm gonna be. Oh, it went up now, you know. See, that continues like that. I believe that it's not gonna be worthy for me to continue streaming. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen soon, but it's part of the problem. It's part of the problem that it kind of killing my channel little by little. You know, people can see. You have to lower the volume. You can lower the volume, bro. You mute the volume or do something else or something like. I don't know why they have it like that. It's the platform. I don't know why they have it like that because people they cannot pretend. They can expect the people being doing in their own homes with their own computers, doing only one thing. You know, it's like people supposed to, got the right, are supposed to enjoy the content the way they want it. Um, it's kind of forcing on the people to watch the streams in the way they want it. I know 100% agree with it, but I am the one taking the heat basically. I am the one taking the. I am the one getting punished basically. It doesn't feel good, you know, when you try to make something, you put some time, you put your time. It's like I'm wasting my time. Basically, it feels like it. It feels like it, you know, like. Oh, I got all my friends in the chat. You know, you put the time to comment over here. At the end of the streams, you don't appear anywhere because the platform basically decided to to not put you to not put you in the streams or not. I don't even know how I'm gonna explain that thing that is happening for real. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous that I don't even know how to explain it. You know, because why I'm getting punished like that. You know why I'm getting punished like that when I put in the time, when you put the time to come over here, when you I try to support the viewer. Why I'm getting punished like that, I don't even know. I don't even understand. You know, that doesn't motivate me to do more stream. That motivates me to basically kill the channel, move on to other things because it's pretty crazy. That's not gonna happen. I hope no, but it will be a point. It will be a point. Like see that thing continues like that, like so low like that, like never happens like that. In the beginning, yeah, in the beginning was like that, but after almost 3 years, the people know me more and everything. They call me because that's the point. Is not like I'm not saying I'm supposed to have more viewers or anything like that. I'm saying people coming to the channel, it don't get registered, don't get the support over there. You know, that's kind of crazy. And and that's a situation they need to fix it, or they need to change it. I don't know what they have to do. It is super crazy. People, uh, don't forget to follow my Twitters. Don't forget to follow my Twitters. It's a pretty awesome place to know about all the things that I do. Follow my Twitter in the channel. You know. Don't forget to follow the Quake Champion channel too. Pretty awesome game created by IT Software and published by Bethesda Software. Follow Quake Champion. Twitters. El schedule people. This is our schedule. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we are gonna be playing Space Lords. Thursday, I don't even know. See, we are gonna be streaming Thursday. That's why I put it off like that, because it is happening that every single Thursday people coming to the house to visit, friends of my mom and family members into the house to to talk and stuff, to talk to them, to be together. And when that happens, I don't like to stream because I don't wanna. They can hear me pretty easily. I can hear them. It's kind of distracting. Sometimes they get into my bedroom to ask questions, stuff like that. I don't know if you noticed back in the days. But sometimes, from time to time, I had to mute myself because some people came in. So it's kind of crazy, difficult situation for me to do in Thursday because of that. So I decided to take it off and not continue forcing, not continue trying to do the Thursdays streams when I know it is no, it doesn't feel right. Friday we're gonna be still continue with the third show, some podcasts. Maybe in the future it's gonna be development of our game. Instead of talking about the games, we are gonna be trying to make a game, which is it is a totally different situation. Saturday's Quake Champions streams. Quake Champions streams today and Saturday is pretty good. You're gonna be playing pretty awesome game. Uh, I hope you enjoy. Sunday tomorrow is gonna be the art stream where we're trying to do another page for our Lubricants fan art book, something that we decided to do for a long, long time, and we are continue doing it. Our game list, people. This is all the games that we are playing in the channel. Uh, Now that we have the Thursdays off, I don't even know when I'm gonna be playing the new games. We're supposed to be playing C1 Battle Royale. I'm not gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop playing Quake Champions to play on any other games. So right now, this is in standby. I don't know when it's gonna happen. The Thursdays are off right now. No more Thursdays for us. It is kind of crazy situation. And in the future, it's gonna be crazier because maybe I don't wanna throw everything in the table because it could be confusing. Right now the only change to the channel is this one, Thursday off. No more Thursday streams. But it's happened a situation to me with the streams in the morning, and my day job, and my health. That is not right. I don't know if you see, like, I'm skipping many days of streams. I had to do this in order to keep the music flowing. I don't know if you remember, you see my tweet when I talk, skipping, skipping because the people coming to my house, skipping because I have to do 1 hour early in the work, skipping days because I don't feel good, or doing some errands, stuff like that. So that crazy situation is happening. That kind of forcing me to do streams only on the weekends. Quake Champions and art book. That's it. It's basically what's happening. Space Lords. I really want to support that game. I really want to do something about the game. The developer has been super nice to me. You know, by retweeting and make sure people come to my streams and everything. They're being pretty nice. Because I'm gonna have like a less time to streams. I don't even know what's gonna happen. That's why it's kind of difficult for me to talk about it now because we are still doesn't have the problem. We're gonna be fighting to see if we can keep these schedules at least. But in the future it could be only Let me see if I can show you. It could be only Saturdays and Sunday. It could be like that. In the future, it could be like that. Boop. Only 2 days. You know, it's not the first time that happens to my channel. You know, but when that happens, the first time, when the first time happens, I was doing like a double stream Saturday and Sunday, but I'm not gonna come back to double streams. This is it's pretty exhausting. It is pretty crazy, and taking account the situation that happen in this channel from time to time. Uh, See, that doesn't get better. You know, see, people keep muting my streams. I'm getting low numbers in the report. I stuff is gonna happen like that. I believe I'm gonna go only weekends. You know, so I have energy during the week to do other things because I cannot put 100% of my time. You know, I cannot put 100% of my time and on something that is not working the way I want it, or create difficult situations, because that's basically what it is. You know, every time I wake up in the morning, I cannot do the stream because I feel bad because my day job is killing me for real. So it's hurting. It's hurting basically. It's hurting the streams. Anything else that I wanna do in my life is kind of hurting. But what can I do? You know, the only thing I can do is to keep working. That's the only solution that I have. Keep working until I die. I'm gonna say thank you to Hasugedon for support my streams for 18 months in a row. Hasugedon basically is kinda trying to keep the channel alive. You know, this is one of the guys that tells me, you know, things sometimes like, oh, you gotta keep streaming, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. You know, basically a mentor. You know, telling me all the things that I have to do. I have to work it out in order to continue forward. So I appreciate that support from Hasukidon. Has been pretty good. I got no complaints about him. He's a guy that when you don't see him talking, it's because he's not in the channel. Right now he's not here in the channel. He's maybe doing something else. You know, which is pretty nice. You know, the Hasugidon, every time he came in, he tried to be active. He tried to support the streams the more he can. So I kind of appreciate that from Hasugidon. So it was really nice. Unfortunately, Hasugidon cannot participate in the giveaways or anything like that. That's another situation. I'm doing these giveaways for people that basically people like Hasugidon that really support my streams, so they can keep supporting the streams, you know, without any problem. A lot of the people that support my streams doesn't get giveaways, doesn't get $5 doesn't get nothing. Like they cannot come into the channel, you know. I don't know what is that. I really don't understand why you subscribe to a channel if you not comment never, you know. I really appreciate the support, but it kind of made me sad because it's not working in the way it's supposed to work, you know. It feels nice. It feels nice that people support my streams, but there is kind of, I don't know. I do the same thing too. Yeah, you know, I'm part of the problem too because I subscribe to many channels right now, and I'm subscribed to, let me see. I'm not gonna show you because this is totally private stuff. But I subscribe to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 channels right now. In those channels, I almost never go over there. So I'm complaining about something that I'm doing it too. You know, it's like like I subscribe to the channel. I basically paying to those guys. I'm never going there. I go like from time to time. You know, like every month, one time, something like that, which is not good. You know, it's supposed to be. I don't know. I believe if you pay for something, you're supposed to use it. That's the That's what I believe. I'm kind of doing the same thing. I'm paying for stuff that I'm not using, so we are almost the same way. Fosso W is another guy. I'm gonna say thank you for subscribe to my channel, but Fosso W almost not call me too. It's kind of difficult for him to call me. He told me that he going to college, stuff like that, so it's super hard for him to come to the channel to people. You see me switching back and forth is because the Nvidia GeForce take him out of the games if I don't if I am no active. It's a way to keep the game going in the background while I'm doing something else. So I'm gonna say thank you to Fosso Dario for the support. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. Mafu Squad, thank you for subscribing to my channel too. Looking forward to checking out your streams more because I have been pretty slow checking other people's channel. Yeah, I hope now that I have the Thursdays free, maybe I take that day. I doubt it. I doubt it's gonna happen, but I'm gonna try to see if I take that day and begin supporting more of those people that I subscribe. People, you wanna support the streams, you can do it totally free with the loot. This system is totally free. It's something that we got in the channel to see if we can get a little bit more support. Now that it doesn't cost you nothing to support the streams, you can do it with the loot. In the process, get a $5 Steam gift card. Getting the chance to get a $5 Steam gift cards because the people that support the streams automatically goes into the loot to give it away. And it loot, yeah, automatically every time you do a tip with the loot, you get in the leaderboards of the loot. Loot has his own leaderboard, like this one. The person on the top, so you put your name in the top by tipping, you get automatically $5 Steam gift cards. One of these by using the loot. And I'm gonna say congratulations to Cowdy Joker for being the winner of the $5 Steam gift card of this stream, because he's the guy in the top and basically winning every single weekend, which is pretty good. I hope people join. So I'm gonna say thank you to congratulations to Cowdy Joker for earning the $5 Steam gift card this Saturday, to be a little bit more specific. Congratulations to Cowdy Joker for winning the $5 Steam gift cards this Saturday, which is pretty nice. Cowdy Joker, see you are there, say something. Yeah, he is still not here. Yeah, he called me later on Saturdays and Sundays. It looks like it's different schedule for him. So don't miss out, people. You can win the $5 Steam gift cards by using the loot. Almost everything you see in the screen in my channel is working 100%, and it grants you some loot, some benefits. People, let's take the rewards for the Quake Championship today. It's a 5,000 experience, which is pretty nice. It looks like they're still doing the Quake Pro League champion kill since the crown. Oh no, they finished, I believe. At least that's one of the guys that win the thingies. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Yeah, people, I wasn't calling nobody out or anything like that, trying to explain one of the situations, crazy situation that's happening in the channel. You know, I believe you as a viewer, you're supposed to support the stream in the way you wanna. You're supposed to watch the stream in the way you wanna. No platform, no platform at all supposed to be forcing you to watch something in a one specific way or to support something in a one specific way. I don't agree with that. So you come into the channel, if you want to you want to mute the stream, you're supposed to mute the streams because nobody knows what happens. Nobody knows if you have to talk to somebody else. You're supposed to mute your stream. I 100% agree with it. But I don't supposed to be taking the hit. It's like the platform automatically it punished me just because somebody decided to mute my stream or because somebody decided to open all the tabs to do something else. Because the best way to work or the best ways to do something, is when you listen to something else. Music, could be a streamer, like in my case. A lot of people came to over here because I talk a lot. I give a lot of information. People tend to work or do something else when watching my stream, which is pretty good. I really like the idea. Why I'm getting punished? Why I'm getting punished when that happens? If people wanna, I don't know, do something else into computer, they're not supposed to punish me. They're not supposed to punish me because somebody else decided to do the muting or decided to do the another work or somebody or something else, which is really kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that they decided to punish the streams. Like almost everything, it falls in the streamer. Like it doesn't make that part. That's the part I don't like it. Like why I'm getting punished? I'm bringing the people coming over here. I don't know if it. I am that interested that people come over here. But see, people from any way or another coming to my channel, the platform not supposed to be supposed to, no matter what you do, no matter what you enjoy your content, the platform is supposed to acknowledge your presence in the channel. Not put it. Oh, it's only two people. It's only one person. Oh, look at that. The platform it tells me like it's only one people in the channel when I got more people now in the channel. Like you know what I'm talking about? Like that crazy. That is just a crazy situation. Like that's crazy. I'm gonna show you now. Like all you people, all you guys, taking time from your day, to support my streams. And look at what happened. Because it's only one person over here when I got the chat full of the people. When you take time of your day, when you stop doing whatever you have to do. Maybe more important things out there. If the platform say, "Oh, none of you guys are here. It's only one guy." Like really, like what? You know what I'm talking about? Like it's basically doesn't care about your time. The platform doesn't care about your time. Doesn't care about my time. We're basically wasting our time over here. Basically, that's a situation that I don't really understand why it's happening like that. It's a crazy situation that I don't even understand. I'm not calling out people or anything like that. I really understand. You're supposed to enjoy your content in the way you want it. But
vote now.
It's a crazy situation, man. It's a crazy situation because that's how I see it. That's how I see it. You stop doing anything important in your life. Oh, let me go watch. Let me go support Backward TV. Let me go watch Backward TV. You came over here if the platform doesn't see you. Like, it's like you're not here. You know. Eh, that's crazy, man. Back in the days, you got 100 people in the chat. It's 100 people in the chat. Now it's like you got this craziness. Like you got 10 people in the chat. It only show you one guy or two guys. Like the 9 other people or the 8 other people that was watching my stream are basically not getting counted. Basically, it's like a no supporting my streams. I'm getting my reports are getting super low right lately, super low, like crazy low. You know, see nobody comes to my streams. It's fine.
Morning, sunshine.
You know, I was happy. Nobody came into my stream. Say, oh, it's nobody here. You know, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. You know, it's no. I'm not complaining about that. But see, people come onto my stream. The platform supposed to put you. You know, so that support that you are giving me, the support that you are giving me. You know, the support, the platform support to supposed to give me support. So you are
Prepare your team.
taking time from your life and coming to, you know, you're making the effort. You're making the effort to come over here. You're supposed to, you know, the platform is not supposed to punish. Basically, it's punishing you too. Basically, the platform is basically punishing you at the same time. Like everybody's getting punished over here, you know. It's like it's crazy situation, man. Super crazy situation. That everybody's getting basically punished.
Teams are tied.
I'm looking for something. Let me see if I can find it. I'm not gonna show you, but it's to make sure. Something's happening the way, in the way it is, because it's super crazy, man. It is super crazy.
Incoming quad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
I don't know. This is creating a crazy situation. Oh, the guy with the quad was there, just watching for me. That is a crazy situation. I believe they need to do something about it, man. They need to do something about it. Because it's affecting everybody with you know, it's affecting everything at the same time. Like you are, it's affecting people that are doing the effort. I'm putting the effort, you know. I'm doing the sacrifices. Like you guys are doing the sacrifices. You guys are putting the effort to come over here. You're getting punished. I'm getting punished too. For no reason at all, just because I don't know if it's a glitch in the system. I don't know if it's a glitch in the channel, or if it is like a lot of people say, like it's because people mute the streams, which is I totally agree with that. You wanna mute the stream, mute it, man. It's your streams, it's your computer, it's your channel, you support you support it the way you want it. I don't complain about that. It's like why I'm getting punished, why I'm getting hit. Why you getting punished too? Because basically you getting punished too. You getting punished too.
Know what honorable means.
Basically. By because you come into the stream, if the computer says, oh, the system says no, it's like you are not here. You basically is getting punished too. Wow, really? They decided to change my guns in the crazy moment. Oh, I took a orb, it didn't give me the energy. That's crazy. Oh, they just give me a little.
Driving them back.
I hope in the future everything gets sorted out, man. I hope in the future everything gets sorted out because. Because they're really creating. Oh man, you see? Using a lot of rocket launchers, you need to take a lot of rocket launcher because otherwise. The weapon that you use the most is the weapon that they're gonna.
Incoming quad.
They're gonna deplete it. It's the weapon they're gonna deplete it the most. So you need to be careful and. Wow! I missed that.
Team has the quad.
Find me before you can.
Oh, the guy took a beating.
Team has the quad.
The guy really took a beating. That guy really took a beating in the feet. Oh, what's happening now? They're killing me a lot. Wow, they're still on top. They are winning for a lot of points. Why are they winning for so many points? That's crazy. Because they're just dying. Every time I see an enemy is just dead or dying. They're still managing to have like a points, like a more points. Wow, that guy killed me from far away. They don't even show me which gun it was. I believe it was the shotgun that he was using.
Protection spawned.
I believe he was using the shotgun. Wow, the difference on points is totally crazy. They got more than us still. There's somebody in my team that is just dying. The guy just dying basically. We even took the quad at one point. Yeah, we even took the quad at one point.
Shadows hide me.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Stopwatch.
Like yeah, we kind of did pretty good, you know, taking the quad and everything. And we're still losing. Wow, 20 points? That's crazy.
Enemy team wins.
That was crazy. That was a crazy match. Yeah, it looks like somebody was just dying. In my team. Sometimes you got those guys that make a lot of points, but they die a lot. For example, they do like a 20, 30 points, but they died like a 20 times. I don't know. I don't know if my math is wrong, but I believe that person is not doing nothing, just doing numbers. Because even though you kill 30 people, you die in 20 times. You know, 30 less 20 is 10. You know, the difference is 10. Like that should mean something. You know, that should mean something. So your strategy is not that effective, even though you got more points than anybody. I don't believe that's a good strategy. You see, 29, but he died 23. The difference is 6. So I believe that says something. This one, that look, it killed 15, right? But he died 30 times. Like, come on, man. You know. I killed 9, but how many times I did? I died 12. The difference is 3. You know, 10, 11, 12. The difference is 3. So basically, it was like a kind of more effective than everybody in my stream. Look at this one, 7 and 17. Like the difference is 10. You know, you die 17 times. This is, you know, 7. Basically, in this whole match, look at 15, 30, 29. Basically, in this whole match, my performance was better than the other people's performance. Even though they got more kills than me, I believe that has to say something. You know, that they don't put over here. Maybe the kill death. Well, my kill death ratio is better than the 0.4 and 0.5. You know, well, maybe the kill death ratio. That's the one that is counting. Kind of tells you how better you did. But the guy in the third has like a 1.0. It's not supposed to have 1.0 because the difference between the kills and the deaths is 6. So it's not supposed to have that awesome. Basically, that awesome kill the ratios right there. It's dying a lot. Yeah, I believe if you kill 40, 50 people, you're still dying. Let's say you kill 40, you're still dying 30 times. Like, you know, basically doing nothing. You're just... Yeah, I don't know if I'm wrong, but I believe that's not helping nobody, you know? This is something that I had to check it out because there's a lot of people like that. They kind of force you know.
Morning, sunshine.
Now maybe they get higher in the leaderboard. That's it. I don't believe it is a good That is a good thing because you're still dying a lot. You're still giving them points to the enemies, you know.
Came to the wrong fight.
So I believe something's had to be something.
Prepare your team.
There is something there, right? You know, they need to be taken account.
In 3, 2, 1.
We need
Fight.
to pick it up.
So you kill 10 people, you die 6 times. I believe that guy is better than the guy that killed 30 people and died like 20 times. I believe. Or he's almost the same.
Getting murdered out here. Now you see me. Now you don't.
Well, this lady spawned with no armor at all. I mean, it's kind of crazy. First thing that kind of force you to do the game when you're playing with this lady is to look for armor. You need to look for, you see, spawn no armor at all. You need to look for armor. You cannot even engage enemy. You basically can. Wow, that was the guy that killed me. The guy with the thing. I thought it was the guy, the other guy, the guy with the lightning. Oh, they didn't give me time to land. They didn't give me no time to land. Wow. What is going on? I'm just taking hits. Just taking hits. I didn't kill nobody yet. See? They basically ambush. I'm getting ambushed all the time, you see?
You only fuel our revenge.
That's crazy. Wow, that rocket went directly to his side. Wow. Came from nowhere, that rocket. That rocket was specifically to hurt me. Was specifically lost to hurt me. But I don't even see the guy. The guy wasn't even close, I believe. Like, the guy wasn't even close. Dude, he does so all the time, that's it. Wow, how many armor? What? The guy was like a battle tank. He was tanking. Wow, we lost this match. This match is lost. This enemy, I don't know what they're doing, whatever it is they're doing. They're killing one shot, one kill, basically, every time. See, the guy, that's the guy over there. The one shot, one kill, basically. Look, he left me alive by luck, basically. I don't know if they're camping the rocket, because every time I want to go for the rocket, I go for the rocket, there is an enemy there, they just jump and kill me in one shot. I don't know, it looks like they are... Oh, there's enemies everywhere, man. These enemies are everywhere. Even the Rock is doing better than me. Don't get it, man.
Clearly, I should have trained more. Because I planned it that way.
Wow. That guy was flying. Basically,
Many will get
he
the drop on me.
just was flying.
Scum all day long.
It was like a no. Wow.
Quad spawned. Your team has the quad. Enemy has the quad.
Enemy has the quad again, man.
Now you see me. Now you don't.
Your team has the quad.
90% of the time, I only see the feet of the enemies. Yeah, I'm kinda rusty too. I'm not gonna say
Enemy has the quad.
like I'm playing good or anything like that, but 90% of the time I see an enemy, it's like jumping in my face. It's sort of difficult to aim because he's like basically his feet. I basically watching his feet coming to me all the time.
Where am I?
When you need the ops kind of disappears. It's kind of crazy. Thank you for the host, Mr. Karaoke. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word on my channel and bringing more people to the streams. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun. I hope you are happy. Dude, you was following other people. Why you stop following the other guy to kill me? He basically stopped following the other guy to kill me. Oh, let me kill this guy. Look at this. Behind me already. People behind me. It's crazy. Yeah, how you coming ready to have some fun, Mr. Cowdy Joker? Thank you for the host. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Cowdy Joker. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming to the stream. I hope you are ready. Losing every single match feels kind of weird. The things that I've been doing. Every corner I go, there is somebody. There is an enemy like a jumping in my face, which is make it hard for me to aim. They're not dying. Karaoke, hello, boss. Sorry I'm late. Oh no, you're never late, Karaoke. Nobody's late, Karaoke. You can come in the moment. You can come in any moment. It's happening a crazy situation in the channel, you know, where you come in, you don't get count by the platform, so I don't know. You take time, you take time. You make the sacrifice to come over here. You take time in your life to come over here to support me. You make a sacrifice. Maybe you skip importance to come over here. You know, all that thing. You still is like here because the platform decided to basically not count you or anything like that. That thing is it's affecting me. It's affecting you too because you came to support, right? And if the platform doesn't give me my support, basically, it's kind of difficult to explain that because that's not supposed to happen. That's why it's so difficult to explain. That's not supposed to happen. It's supposed to. You came over here. The platform supposed to count you. Supposed to. Supposed to do the math. It's not doing the math. It's basically telling me. It's telling me right now it's better. It's like a 3 people basically, but there is like a 10 people in the chat. It only like 3 people is getting counted. So this is a crazy situation that's happening that really really is crazy. And maybe anybody can say, oh no, you're not supposed to pay attention to the viewers or anything like that. Okay, I'm not supposed to be paying attention to the viewers in one way, but in another way, the viewer is getting punished too, because the viewer is expecting, you know, the viewer is expecting to give it the support to the streamer that I'm watching. You know, so if I am a viewer, I go into somebody else's streams. I go because I want to support that person. If I don't get counted in the person's streams, it's like I'm wasting my time. Basically, it's basically I'm wasting my efforts. You know, thinking that I'm supporting that person, and I'm not even supporting nobody. Sorry I'm late, but I'm ready to have fun with the mercy. Yeah, karaoke. Thank you for that. Thank you for the loot. Thank you for support my streams with the loot. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. You take a couple seconds, you know, support the streams with the loot. I don't even put the link in the chat. I don't even put the link in the chat because I know a lot of people are not using it. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy that situation that's happening. It's like it really put me off 100%. And let me tell you something. I don't really care about the viewership. I really care that you coming to support. You know, maybe having stuff to do, coming to my streams. You make basically the sacrifice, you know. Basically, that's how I see it. You make it the sacrifice to support me and everything, and you don't get counted by the system. This is that's my main problem, because I don't really wanna like basically waste people's time. You know, I respect so much the people. I respect so much people's times, you know, but the platform is not helping. The platform decided to count only 2 guys or 1 guy. You know, it's kind of crazy. It doesn't make sense to me why it's like that, you know. It's not supposed to be like that. Another thing, why so many bots? Why they don't? They're supposed to remove those bots. There's a lot of bots in my channel doing nothing, but they're just in the middle. Just in the middle. I don't know why is that a thing. For real. I went to somebody's streams the other day. He was full of bots. I said, wow, that guy has like 30 people. Like 20 of those guys are bots. Like, what? Full of bots. I said, man, that is crazy. Yeah, they need to fix that, because it's a situation they need to be corrected. They're not supposed to give it time to die. Team Minecraft, thank you for the follow. Team Minecraft, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it that you are supporting my streams with the mercy. Team Minecraft 03, thank you for the follow, so you can say hi to the people in the streams. We would greatly appreciate it. You know, feel free to feel like home. You know, we are here to make friends and to support the viewers without mercy. This is our goal. Supporting the viewers without mercy. We give it away. It's a $5 sticky cards every single weekend. Oh, I was forgetting, Karaoke, you are the winner of the $5 sticky card of this Saturday. Congratulations to Karaoke for winning the $5 sticky card. I hope you are happy. Team Minecraft, so 3 say hi, Mr. Team Minecraft. How are you? Welcome to the stream, Mr. T Minecraft. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun. We are playing, I don't know if you noticed, we are playing Quake Champions. Pretty awesome game created by ID Software and published by Bethesda Software. We're playing every single Saturday. Every single Saturday we play this game. Trying to get good. It's kind of hard to get good in this game because this game is basically very hardcore.
Your team has the quad.
And my aiming is not that good. No, I do my killing from time to time, but it's not like in the way it's supposed to, you know. Why do you play Quake Champion, Mr. T Minecraft? Yeah, I highly recommend. It's free to play. You can download it from the Steam store on the Bethesda launcher. Wow, these people are basically killing me in one shot. They kind of changed. They made an update, I believe. Yeah, I believe they changed the damage of the rocket launcher or something because wow, it's just one shot. It's basically one shot. It is kind of crazy. Oh, she heard it. Let me take the rocket launcher, man. These people just stay there. That's why they put it like that, so the people doesn't stay taking the thing. That's why they give you 10. Yeah, you can do that so you are the only one in the rocket launcher thing. But si you are not si you see more people, you're supposed to. So you see more people, you're supposed to let other people take the things, you know? To share with the peoples. Wow, they don't let me go to the other side. To the other side. That guy was 0 on 0. 0 armor, 0 life. It was like going around like nothing happens.
Your team has the protection.
It was going around like nothing happened. Oh, you're too good. That guy is good. I see him flying from the sky. I see him flying from the sky. People, we are playing this game through the power of NVIDIA GeForce. This game is not being played in my computer. This game is being played in the GeForce, NVIDIA GeForce servers, which is a streaming service by NVIDIA, which is pretty good. That shotgun was super effective. 2 shots, that's it, from medium range basically. That guy wasn't close to me at all. 2 shots in the face, die. I hate rocket shotguns that kind of feel like a long range. You're not supposed to kill somebody with a shotgun from far away. You're supposed to hit it a little bit, you know, but no kill it like in 2 shots. I was basically killed in 2 shots right there by the shotgun. And my ultimate came in at the right moment, 1 second early on my death, you know, like I need a ultimate to get energy back, but they decided to pop up 1 second before I died. 1 second, no little bit earlier or anything like that. Oh, the guy was dabbing. See?
Enemy has the quad.
I just dead dabbing to the haters. The guy not. Oh man, the enemy with the quad again. I'm a quad detector. Every time somebody take the quad, I just look at it. I just get it.
Revenge from the grave.
I don't even know what happened there. I kinda killed my own teammates, and the enemy was standing. Another match, people. Another match that go down the drain. I don't know why. Wow, man. I get stuck like that, like a very newbie, in a very newbie way. Another match is going down the drain. This is the third match I'm playing. The third match lost. I didn't win any match today. No match at all. Today is the day I'm gonna be playing with the noobs, basically. Why people get so close, man? It's so difficult to kill it when they are so close. It happens every time. Every time I kinda wanna kill somebody, it's like in my face all the time. You see it in my face. It's like in my face all the time.
Protection spawned. Your team has the protection.
Make it so difficult for me to kill them when they get that close. It's difficult. Man, you're taking bullets. You're taking bullets all the way. Taking the rocket launcher. Taking the rocket launcher. I hit you with the rocket launcher. You're still, jumping the rockets. That's crazy. That is crazy, man. It's coming.
You sit up, baby.
Oh, they don't even respect the pit of lava. Leave me some enemies too. Wow, what am I doing with the freaking shotgun? I don't like shotguns. They could be pretty effective in many games and everything. I don't get it. Oh, that guy was like a basically fighting like you fight in Battlefield. In Battlefield, some games like that. Let's go a little bit low key with this. Wow, the enemy team is just killing it every single match. Taking the heat. My third match of today. My third match lost. Like basically every single match I've been playing today has been lost. But people remember winning is not the important part. That's what I'm saying sometimes. It's not about winning. It's about having fun. It's like when you lose a lot, the only resource is philosophies, it's always come handy. It's always coming handy some philosophies, because now that you cannot win, at least you can explain, which is almost the same. Oh, the music went silence basically. Know that this game has a pretty low-key music sometimes. I died 22, killed 7. Boy, I did worse than every single match. I did pretty bad. Pretty bad, man. I don't know. I believe it's the movement of Anarchy. Anarchy movement is tricky because he's going overboard. It's basically representing the game, I believe. the hoverboard. That's why he's like a super fast. Because that is represented in the game at some point. This is kind of crazy. After this match, I'm gonna take a one break to get some coffee because I'm not drinking coffee. I was drinking water. That's why you hear me like kind of tired, slowly talking and everything because I'm not getting my coffee. I just wake up. I decided to drink water, clean water, to break with the bad habit of coffee every morning. And yeah, the another problem is that since yesterday, I'm feeling like a feeling super low.
Guess who's back?
I don't know when this doesn't go in the way I want it. That's a deal breaker for me. But great philosophers, great people of the knowledge. They say
Round begins.
it's normal in everything you do.
2.
Yeah, people. Let's put some positivity over here. Let's bring some knowledge, some wisdoms. Even though I don't know the meaning of the word, let's bring some wisdom. Oh, we got the loot. Karaoke's always bringing the loot. If the tanking part that counts, that's what I always. Is the taking part that counts. That's what I always say. It's the taking part. What? From karaoke, taking karaoke. So you can explain that. It's the taking part that counts. That's what I always say. So you can explain that in the chat a little bit because I kind of don't understand. But thank you for the loot, Mr. Karaoke. Thank you for support my streams. Totally free with the loot, people. See, you too wanna support the stream totally free with the loot. There is a link in the page. You can scroll down because unfortunately I forget today to put the link. But maybe later I'm gonna put it in the chat so you can just link over there. But you can check it out. It's in the Twitch main page in the bottom. You just have to scroll down. You can basically find it. Because I will really appreciate that you support the stream. It's totally free.
I didn't start this, but you can be sure I'll end it.
Yeah, let's bring some positivity to the stream. Let's say, when things doesn't go your way, this is totally normal in everything you do. So you go to college, if you take a test, the test doesn't go your way, if you burn the test, or you miss the test, I don't know how to call it in English, how you say in English, you burn it, the test, you fail the test I believe. It is totally normal, even though, for the person, let's say you study, if you didn't pass the test, it's totally normal, the one time, one test, you fail because not everything has to be perfect. Not everything has to go your way. We don't want it. Like when everything goes in another ways. But it's part of the life. It's part of life. See, it doesn't go your way. You know what that means? That you need to improve in some ways. Karaoke is not the winning that counts. It's the taking part. The taking part. That's the part I don't understand. What is the taking?
Real time on the receiving end here.
It's not the winning. I'm gonna fix it for me. I believe. Yeah. Because I believe. Yeah, that's my problem. I don't. Some words in English I don't understand 100%. Karaoke is a English. It's a 100% English person. I understand it's like no, it's not the winning, it's the participation, right? The taking part. That's taking part Oh yeah.
As the protection.
Now understand. Yeah. Wow, you see, English is pretty deep, man. Your English is pretty deep. Yeah, it's the taking part that counts. Yeah, exactly. Now I understand. Wow, why I was missing that? Man, I'm pretty crazy today. I'm super crazy today. Why am I missing that? It was super clear since the beginning. It was super clear that since the beginning. I don't know why I was so confused. Yeah, totally, 100% agree with you, Mr. Joker. It's the taking part that counts. You know, participation in the thingies. Participate in the party. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, man, I was like super confused. It was super clear since the beginning, since the loot. It was clear. It was super clear. Sorry for that. Cody Joker, sorry for that. I was super confused. Yeah, it's that's the problem when you don't have like a native. My English is not my native language,
My skates were
so
totally having a
some mistakes are gonna be made by my part, by my behalf. You it's gonna be a lot of mistakes is gonna happen from time to time.
I don't think you've ever been hit that hard, chump.
Yeah, that guy was hit pretty hard. Pretty hardish. Wow, they just killed me. They just killed me pretty good. They just killed me pretty nice.
Quad spawned.
Enemy has the quad. Man, it's always the enemy. It's always. We lost this one too. We lost this one. This match is lost, people. This match is lost. I'm telling you from now. It's always like that. Enemy has a quad. We lost it. Look, who killed me? The guy with the quad. It was taking long. Like at the first match, it didn't happen. Second match, it didn't happen. You know. First match didn't happen. I think I didn't get killed by the guy with the quad, but I believe I get killed like a one time with the guy from against the guy with the quad. It kind of happens once in the first match. The second match didn't happen, but I was watching the guy with the quad all the time. You know, the guy with the quad was there, basically all the time looking at me like I'm gonna kill you with this way. Now he kills me. Yeah, because every time I play this game, dude, was so effective with that thing. Why you so effective with that thing? I kind of turned around. It still got me.
Boy, I'm feeling blue.
Yeah, I'm feeling like that, lady. I got you. I feel you. I am like that in the same way I am too. Yeah, people. Let's continue with the philosophies because the message needs to be given to you. You know, I need to give you the message. The message is that it doesn't matter. See, everything doesn't go your way. You need to understand the situation. You know, you need to understand. There's so many things over here that it's not going my way.
Your team has the
You know,
protection.
but what we can do, we cannot be upset about that. We cannot rage about that. We need to understand. We need to understand what's happening. You know, why anything going my way? Why things are not going the way you want it? You know, I was putting the sample. It's a pretty bad sample because you fail a test because you didn't study.
Big guy.
Well, not all the time, but if you fail a test, this is it's something that not supposed to happen. You're supposed to pass the test. But let's say you fail it, you know, you fail the test because, you know, don't get down. Oh, you sometimes you don't get second chances when it's a test. Let's put another example because that example is not good. Because sometimes you don't get second chances when you're taking tests. You know, you take a test, you fail, you that's it. You know? this there is a this is a redemption. There's no way to redeem yourself. You know, not even with a rocket launcher, will you redeem yourself. You know, it's kind of crazy. But what I'm trying to say is, if you fail on something, then of course you can try it again because if you fail on something that you don't have second chances, wow, why that guy is so effective? So you fail on something, some games or something that oh man, it's not going my way. This is what's happening. It's because you need to improve. There is something that you need to improve. That's why you're failing, you know. Failures is opportunity to learn, to correct, to correct your mistakes, to try it again. That's why failures exist. That's why failures sometimes are super important because it's opportunity to correct yourself. You know. Yeah, it's frustrating that the enemy take the quads all the time and he's winning all the time. Kind of frustrating, but it's basically another opportunity to try. You know, it's another opportunity to go. Without failures, there is no motivation. Let me tell you, people, because see, you win all the time. You always at the top. That could be boring. You know, I got friends that get so good in games, so good in everything they do. They kind of get bored. Like, man, I just good in everything. I wanna fail one day. Like they don't wanna fail, bro. They want some challenge. And when you don't have no challenge in life, that could be crazy. You know, that could be super bad because getting bored in life is something that you're supposed not to happen. You're supposed not to get at that level. And I'm not talking like oh bored because I don't have nothing to play or I don't have nothing to watch. Like getting bored about everything. Like no matter what you do, you get bored, or you cannot find anything to get entertaining. That is crazy. When you get at that level, you need to seek medical attention in some way, shape, or form, psychological attention, something because it's dangerous. That is dangerous. I try never to get that point. Well, in the way I live, I never gonna get that point because I got a pretty good job in a warehouse that's making possible that keep myself entertained.
My place has always been in the sky.
Karaoke, you have to learn from mistakes. Exactly. That's the idea. You learn from the mistakes and you learn from your fails. It's opportunity to retry, and coming back for more. You know, because you don't have that motivation. Every time you fail, you say, okay, let's try it again. You know. You got some motivation to continue forward, to keep trying, to keep trying, to keep trying, you know. So you don't have the failures, you're never gonna have that motivation, you know. There is people that always win. They get bored of winning. Like, man, I thought winning was the best thing ever, but I winning all the time. And it's a challenge in my life, you know. That could happen. People are gonna take 1 minute. We're gonna continue talking after the 1 minute. I'm gonna take some coffees. I'm gonna check it out the house and stretch the legs, everything like that. I'm gonna leave you a movie. I'm coming back for more later on, you know.
3, 2, 1.
Tasty. We'll find out how tasty soon.
The bigger the guns, the bigger the boom.
Look to the shadows. That's where I'll be.
Taste it! Shadows hide me.
That's another one down. They won't even see me coming.
How about we start a little trouble? Oh, what's the matter? Can't keep up? Let's get to the beatdown already! Whee! Sploosh! Send them home crying! Open wide and take your medicine! Boom! And that is why I'm top of the class.
You can't hide from me. Эй, ты куда? Вы еще не закончили. I see you. Убей или умри. I can see your fear. За это заплатишь. You can run, but you can't hide.
Time to turn it up to 11! That was brutal! Juice it up, baby! Feeling good, man! Look out below! It is getting messy here! Coming through! Going strong and flying high, bro! Oh, that feels good.
Peggy 18.
Death from above.
Pretty good, pretty nice. Trailers of Quake champions. We're coming back to play a little bit more to try to win this game, which is not gonna happen. It could happen, so I don't know. We just have to get good. Yeah, taking our conversation, Mr. Karijaga, it's very important to have some failures in life because otherwise you can lose motivations. You can lose motivations to continue forward. Oh, somebody's doing something. Let me check it out. Thank you for the follow, Forest 613. Thank you for the follow, Forest 613. I hope you're coming ready to have some fun. So you can say hi in the chat. Could be pretty nice. You know, we are playing Quake Champions. Pretty awesome game created by ID Software and published by Bethesda Softwork. Highly recommend. It's totally free. You can download it from Steam stores and the Bethesda launcher, which is a pretty good launcher too. You know. Yeah, Mr. Cody Joker. Failures are a must. Everybody fails, man. Everybody fails. Sometimes we get rage. We get like so super crazy when we fail something. You know, when we make mistakes. But everybody does.
Vote now.
Everybody does mistakes. It's natural. It's human. You know, the humans are not designed to be perfect. The humans are designed to fail. So you can thrive. You can get the motivation to try it again, to innovate, to improve. We're not designed to be perfect, but let me tell you, we always strive for perfection. You know, we're always looking for that perfection. Why? Because we are not perfect. That's something that we need to understand. You know, see, if we are perfect, we're never gonna try nothing. Like, no, I'm perfect. Why I'm gonna try? Why I'm gonna go to work? Why? I'm perfect. You know, why I'm gonna do the streaming? Why I doing streaming? I'm perfect. I don't need no streaming. Why, you know, what happened with that? With the perfection idea? Like, you're not supposed to be perfect because if we are perfect and we never try to be better. We're never gonna try to be better, and we're never gonna try to do nothing. You know.
Let's take 'em.
It is very important. A life when you don't have to do nothing.
Prepare your team.
People that has a lot of money, for example, they have like 50% of your life, like basically covered. Basically, you know, people that has a lot of money doesn't have to worry about working or anything like that. These people sometimes get bored, you know. Sometimes the people get bored. I used to have friends like that. She's partying with a lot of money. They never had to worry about working, stuff like that. That guy was super boring. That's one of the reasons I was like his friend. Like he saw me pretty motivated for me to do many things. I always do things, you know. I always have like that drive to do things. I really like that part of my life, you know. Even though sometimes I struggle because of that. Because I always doing new things, I always trying things. That's why you struggle. So you don't do things. So you don't do things. You don't go for nothing. You're never gonna struggle. You know. The struggle comes after you try new things. That's when the struggles come. And he was looking at me all the time, like always motivated doing things, and it was really for him. It was really good for him. Because he's always wanted to do stuff, you know. He always wanted to do stuff because he always wanted to have the drive to do many things. Wow, lady, you took it two already. She got like the whole 9 jars. She got the whole 9 jars in armor. He got the best armor ever. I mean, she took that one. Oh, somebody's better than me with these things. Oh! She got critically
Teams are tied.
damaged by my expertise. That was a pretty good shot. I don't like that. I don't like to take that gun all the time because it's difficult to kill people with a gun. But when you kill people with a gun, it's always spectacular like that. Like
Can't catch me now.
sometimes you just show for one place, you got some people. In this game, you need to be mobile all the time.
Death from above.
Why I do my death from above? It never works. Look, you see, like I throw it. It never works for me. I throw it. It doesn't take
Teams are tied.
the lash.
Death from above.
That's kind of hard to kill people with that thing.
Got me in their sights.
I hate it, people.
Teams are tied.
I'm hitting people. This is getting crazy.
Protection spawned. Your team has the protection. Teams are tied.
Wow, only enemies. Look at only enemies.
Teams are
Well,
tied.
people, I believe this match, we got the opportunity to win this match.
Death.
We got some opportunities to win this match, man.
Taking.
We are very tight. This match is tight, you know.
Can't catch me now.
Wow, that was a stuck forever. Forever stuck. I wanna be forever stuck. I don't wanna be forever stuck. Don't let me alone, lady. That's why she is the top of the class. Cause she's gonna get you no matter what. That's why she is the top of the class, you know.
Teams are tied. Lead lost.
Oh, that rocket was slow motion.
Crowded out here.
I saw when the rocket hit the wall. When the rocket hit the wall, I saw like a slow motion going super slow.
Can't catch me now.
5-minute warning.
Oh, pretty nice.
Incoming quad.
Oh,
Quad spawned.
oh, oh. Die! You don't die, man. What? Oh, the poison. The poison got me. The guy was like a far away already when the poison got me. Take the quad, people.
Quad. Tied.
Wow, enemy has the quad all the time. Enemy has the quad all the time, man. Take the thingy.
Can't catch me now.
No, where you going?
Quad damage.
What? Let's see if I can kill some people. No, no enemies. No enemies. Where's the enemy? What, the enemies always going the last minute? I really somebody's behind me. Oh, I need the orb. Again, the poison. Man, that poison. The poison is killing me all the time with the mercy. Well, we're gonna win this match, I believe. Oh no, we're not gonna win this match. We took the quad and everything. You know what? we got less points after the quad than when we didn't have the quad.
I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
So we took the quad, instead of make more points, we did the opposite. we that's crazy, man. We did the opposite, man. We get less points. Instead of having more kills, we got less kills. Like, really, dude? Because now we got like we wanted like a pretty tight. Now it's like we need 6 points. Wow. Poison. Oh my god, I don't know what's gonna happen with the freaking poison. They just got me all the time with the freaking poison. It's getting ridiculous. It's getting super crazy.
Death from above.
Come over here, lady.
Going down.
Super good with the laser thing. Oh! You missed the boat? Oh! Wow, that guy just painted everything in green. What? A guy became blue after being. That guy became blue after being red, something like that. That was crazy.
Can't catch me now.
Give me the rockets.
Your team has the quad.
He got killed. He got kicked. He got hit. Yeah, he got hit a couple times.
Death from above.
Enemy team wins.
Wow, we still lose the match. I thought this match we could do something with this match, but we still went bonkers, man. 60-62, only 2 points, man. Come on, man. That was like that. That was our opportunity to make some difference. That was our own opportunity to make some difference, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. We were pretty close to win this match. Wow, every single pro player is playing Quake Champions today. Mystic, Racy, Mistro. The Mistro people, look, the Mistro people is playing. Mr. Racy and Mr. Garpy. So you don't know who those guys are. Those are the top players in Quake Champions. The last Saturday was Rafa. Rafa was playing. Look at we are here, people. Thank you to you guys. Thank you to your support. Thank you for coming to the streams. We are in the second line. You know, pretty good. Thank you for. We're supposed to be a little bit better. We're supposed to be in the top. But because the platform decides the top is too much for me still. Basically, they don't let me go over there. The other 6 people that are there, they don't count for them. Look, I killed 12 people, and that 18. I did something? No, I believe I did something. Is the difference between deaths and kills are 6.
Vote now.
It's pretty close. I don't know, maybe I'm talking bujais, but I believe there is something like that. Maybe kill the ratio, I don't know. There is something that has to be calculated about those numbers over there. Oh, we're in the top now, I believe, yeah. Yeah, I believe we're at the top now. Oh no, somebody else is in the top. Wow, look at how crazy the difference between the pro players. Like 29 and then 5, you know, like wow. It always cracked me all those difference in the Twitches. Sometimes you have one guy, 10,000 people watching, and then the next guy is like 20 guys. Like wow, this is like the idea like oh, my favorite streamer is not streaming, but I wanna watch. It could happen, but I don't see that happening all the time. Like oh, I wanna watch these guys because my favorite streamer is not online, so let me watch this guy. Like those people doesn't go to another streamer just because you were playing the game. Like the idea of like the idea behind like you're gonna get more viewers just because playing a game because people watch a lot of the game stuff like that. It's not true. It's not 100% true. Because I always see this. I always see that. Like the other day was Rafa playing. You know, it was like 10,000 people watching. Once Rafa went off, those 10 people disappeared from the. They don't went to the other place. They don't went to the second person. They didn't went to watch the other person. They were there to watch Rafa. That's it. Rafa will say bye bye. They say bye bye too. They're not gonna wait for. They're not gonna go to another person watching anything like that. You know, cool. Maybe a couple people, those 10,000 people, went to watch another person in the Quake champion. You know, like that happens. That happens because we just got one follower, like 2 followers today from people that maybe like Quake champions. I don't know, but you never know the reason why people go watch some. There is no rule. There is no way to see. Because it could be that they like the streamer. Doesn't have nothing to do with the game. But how you know? You don't know. That's the problem. It's difficult. It's difficult to know. It's difficult to know. Oh really, man? I told my thing guys a quack.
Gotta find another way home.
I told my thing guy I was looking at the quack in the floor. I said, but I don't know, man. I get so confused because I was talking, watching the quack in the floor. Because I told my thing got the quack. I thought my thing was having the quack, man. It's like I was happy, like okay, my thing has a quack. Let me help them. Let me support them. But the color of the quad, the purple of the quad, and because when somebody get a quad, they get purple too. They get like a purple color. So I was watching the quad, thinking that it was like my friend killing a bird with a mercy. It was the quad in the floor. Like what? I get totally confused, man. I thought it was him killing everybody. It was the quad in the floor. Somebody killed him like a right away, man. That's the problem. It happens too fast. Like he took the quad, and they get killed right away. And then he get killed like super fast. He took it. He jumped out, killed, and died. That's what happened. Oh, that torre. Wow, enemies is on everywhere. Enemies everywhere! Somebody kill that thing, man. That thing is gonna be killing people over and over and over. Protection, one shot to the protection guy, another shot to the other guy. I'm not supposed to fail that shot over there. You know why I failed that shot? Because my pulse, my wrist, is damaged because of my work on the warehouse. That's another problem. That's another problem. The warehouse destroyed my wrist because I do heavy lifting all the time. When I came over here to take the mouse, sometimes I whoop, whoop, whoop. You know, it takes a lot of effort for me to keep the crosshair in the middle. To keep the crosshair in the middle, but for me it takes a lot of effort, But back in the day, it was like a natural thing to do. Now it's like a super difficult because of my wrist is all uncalibrated. Because you get used to after 10 hours lifting it. Well, 10 hours no, basically 40 hours a week. 40 or more than 40 hours, because we do almost 10 hours. When you do heavy lifting all the time, wow, that guy was dodging all my bullets basically. He kinda didn't know that I was behind him. It was like a looking back, looking forward, looking for the killer. Who is the killer? Who is the killer?
Incoming quadrant.
When you do the heavy lifting for a lot of time like that, you get crazy wrist. Your wrist get crazy. No calibrated, you know. You lose calibration.
Quad spawn.
Enemy has the quad.
Your team has the quad.
I thought enemy was gonna get the quad. The enemy always take the quad. People, this one is lost too. This match is lost. It's me? It's me that lost in the match. It looks like it's me. It's me that I'm tanking the things. All the matches kind of feels like it's me that. Because it cannot be that is not realistic. Well, let me tell you, there is a lot of people playing this game right now that knows how to play pretty good. You know, basically the people that play in this game are basically almost all of them are pro players. Basically, you know, are pretty hardcore players. It's basically that's the nature of this game. You know. People that play this game, super challenging people, you know, because the game it's like that, you know. You don't need assistance. That guy needs to get some rockets in the face. Got you with a slit gates. Man, there's a guy spawned right there. He just spawned right there.
Incoming protection.
Yeah, he got his revenge right away. I kill it. He just spawned right there in the same room. Brought to you by Call of Duty. Yeah, that's what happens in Call of Duty all the time. Over here, I don't complain a lot because it doesn't happen all the time. In Call of Duty, happens all the time. Like you kill somebody, they spawn in your back, they stab you. Stab you like 1 second. Like, I just killed that guy. Supposed to be in the other side of the map, far away from me. No, he just spawned behind you. They stab you. That's it. It's dumb. That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen a lot over here. No, Happen from time to time, but not a lot. That's why I like this game. That's why a lot of people like Quake Champion because it has a pretty. Well, they're not supposed to do stuff like that, to keep stuff like that, because they are supposed to be competitive. You know, they are competitive people. I don't even know what happened.
Money's down.
I cannot teleportate to another place of the map. That was crazy. Yeah, that was a teleportation thing, but I did over here. Kind of went through the portal like that, it then come back. I don't know if you saw that. It's kind of recorded. I'm gonna check it out for the streams because that was a crazy thing to happen. Wow, man, how accurate? I don't even know how they do it. I don't even know how they do it.
Maybe my kingdom's finally come.
I don't even know how they do it. I'm not gonna say it's third-party solutions or aimbot or anything like that, because you cannot, man, you cannot in gaming, you cannot say every time like, oh, it's an aimbot. It's an aimbot. Some people are like that. Some people are good like that. In this game, it happens all the time. Like, you're gonna find those guys that you just, you know, you just jump in over here, and pop. You see? That happens all the time.
Quad spawned.
He technically,
Has the quad.
couldn't not make that one, but he did it because that happened all the time. There's some people over here that's crazy. Man, you see, explain to you that that happens all the time. Happening. It happened. Wow, I got so many people. But the platform say I only had 3 people. It's kind of crazy, man. It's kind of crazy. You know? But you know, I don't even wanna think about it. I'm not gonna even think about it. I don't even gonna think about it, man. For reals. That situation is making me salty. That's not what I want to be. I don't wanna. I am not. You know me, people. I don't know a salty person. Everything over here is about having fun, be happy, make friends, talk in the chat. People talk in the chat. Say something. Ask me a question, man. It's pretty boring over here. No, I'm not boring. I'm playing Quake Champion, pretty awesome game. But I really kinda need you to tell me stuff. Yeah, I don't know what happened today. Today is I'm losing every single match. Every single match. There's no way to see all the matches that I lost today. They need to put like a daily report. Yeah, a daily report so I can see my performance of today. Because I really want to see today only. Only check it out the battle pass. The battle pass in this game, I don't know, man. Too many portraits, shaders, like shaders, really, dude. Oh, they got a lot of crystals. What is the big content of this battle pass? This thing? I don't even know. Yeah, the battle pass is weird in Quake Champions. It's something that something happens, people. Case Raider, Chaos Dart 9091. Thank you for the follow. Case Dart 1991. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate your support, Mr. Case Dart. Hope you coming to have some fun to the chat. Say hi to everybody. To say hi to the people and everything. Case Dart 1991. Remember, we're playing Quake Champions. Pretty awesome game. Through the power of the NVIDIA GeForce now. Yeah, people, this game is not being played in my computer. This game is being played through the power of NVIDIA GeForce now, which is a streaming service. I don't know if you remember on live back in the days. Google Stadia that has been promoting like pretty heavily now. just like that. It's a streaming service, and let me tell you, people, it kind of feels like a super. It feels straight up from my computer. You know, it feels like a look. It feels like I am in the computer. It's not, you know, it's not like a. You see, it's like a, those movements. I feel it like it's happening. It's happening like in my computer. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel at all from the streaming. Well, back in the days, the streaming service, the oh look at you, it's like a hovering with the roller blades. Yeah, she's like a hovering. Back in the days, those streaming service used to be pretty problematic. You know, a lot of lag. This one is lagless. You look at my ping. My ping's pretty good. 7, 6. You know, you're never gonna have like a ping of 6 in a game. You know, look at everybody. Everybody's like a 30. Everybody's like a 30, 18, 77. Me? Look at all the people. Crazy ping. Look at me. 6. Yeah? This is something. You know, NVIDIA GeForce now. It's the power of NVIDIA GeForce now. Yeah, the game may have a pretty good ping, but you still need like a kind of decent connection. 50, I got 50-50, which is working pretty good to me. You know, they cannot recommend you got, as long as you got like a 15, which is pretty, it's a pretty low internet you need it. As long as you got like a 15, you're good. And it's true, I can show you. Well, maybe it's gonna be a little bit higher. Maybe it's gonna be a little bit higher. The Ethernet over here, check it out. 6 megabytes, 7 megabytes, you know? 5 megabytes. Not even 15. They recommend 15. Look, they don't even go that high. Like right now, the higher is 8. 8.2. 7. You see? Maybe when I begin to play, let me see. Let me give it some inputs, you know? Let me give it some inputs, some stuff. Let's check it out. Yeah, it went to, no, it keeps, it went to, oh, the loot! Yeah, it went like a 8 maximum, you know? And taking account, I'm streaming too. That takes internet, you know. I'm streaming too, which it takes a little bit of internet. The loot plane has arrived from Bob. Thank you for the loot, Mr. Karaoke. Thank you for the loot. I really appreciate your support. Really appreciate that, Mr. Karaoke. Your support. It is pretty nice, pretty awesome that you take some time to support my streams with the loot. And let me tell you, oh, it's a plane? You put a plane. You put literally a plane. I don't know, Karaoke, how you do that, but you literally put a plane in the thing. That's pretty awesome. Wow. I never saw those emojis. Those emojis are pretty awesome. He literally put a plane in the thing. What? That's crazy, man. I didn't know you can do that. I thought faces and stuff like that. You put it like a train. The other day you put like a train. Now you put a plane. I don't know how you find those emojis. Yeah, you can find those emojis, but how the thing accepted, you know? How the loot accepted is what basically pretty impressive, you know? Wow, really? They're gonna die now? Oh, this guy is those how you call it? Those enemies, dinosaurs. Those dinosaurs guys are pretty effective. How you say? Effective? They're poisonous. Yeah, they poison the whole map. Sometimes you're walking, you step on in the poison, you get it. You get the poison right away. They infect the whole map. They put the thing everywhere.
Protection spawn.
You don't even see. You don't even see sometimes. Wow, dude, really? Wow, you took like forever, man. You should die quicker. You should die quicker, man, because you took like forever to die. Forever to die. I wanna be forever to die. I wanna be forever. Forever. Something like that. Yeah, man. That's a legit complaint that I have. They need to. Maybe it's part of the phone, you know. But man, every time you get the rocket launcher, and you try to kill somebody, if that person is just riding the rocket launcher like that, you know, like riding all the. You show the rockets, they just ride it like a skateboard. You know, and jumping, you shoot it again, they jump it to the other side. Like man, you're supposed to be dead. You're not supposed to be jumping. You know, they're taking the heat, they're taking the splash damage instead of getting hit. Or they just jump to the other side of the map. Oh, I can do this. Remember, I believe I can see the lady when she disappears. Yeah, she went to the other side. But I believe you can see with the Bison. Bison has that.
Teams are tied. Lead taken.
Yeah, people, protect the Quack. They're coming for it. Protect it. Don't let it take it. Enemies coming
Quad damage.
for the Quack.
Teams are tied.
You're taking the hit in the gut. Give me visions. I'm gonna take this. Yeah. Wow, man, you took a couple shots. You're not supposed to be jumping. Yeah, he took a couple shots right there. In this game, when the music goes in the way it's supposed to go, you know, you're losing, you don't have no music. That's the way it's supposed to go. You're winning, it pumps the music. It makes a difference in the game. You play better like that. You know, when the music glitch, they put you the nice music all the time. That sometimes you believe you're winning. You're losing. It's because the game it has like the glitch. So I don't know if it's a glitch. I don't know if it's a randomized thing that they do. You know, because see, you're losing all the time. You're never gonna experiment the music. You know, you're never gonna get the good music. You're losing all the time. Kinda makes sense for them to make it like that from time to time. But sometimes glitch in the pretty slow pace music, like a very sad. If you're winning, but the game is stuck in the. Wow, dude, really? Still? Wow! The guy took his thing. Even the people in the gang, even people in the gang is talking about like people just basically bounce every time you shoot them. They bounce. The people just bounce from one place to another instead of I don't know, man. It is kind of crazy. Let's see. I believe we're gonna get close to win this match. Let's see if we can win it because we were just failing. Oh, you want to escape the wrath of the peoples? How I lost all the time those chats. Those chats are super sweet to get connected. I always. Man, that's the best part of this song. You get so pumped in that moment. Wow, I don't know how they do it, man. They just get the heat. They just take it. They just take the damage, you know. Oh, the quad is coming. Oh man, but he just announced it. Man, they give it to the peoples. They give it to the enemy basically. He just announced it. Oh, we got the quad, people. Victory, people. First match is the whole day to the wow, this is super shit. Look at me and the purple twist. Well, yeah, I didn't kill nobody. I killed like 7 people. And if, man, let me tell you, I killed just 7 people. It feels like I was killing more than 7. It was challenging. It was challenging. People didn't want it to die. They were just taking the heat. You know, boom to the left, boom to the right. Nah, then kill me. Super crazy situation. Super crazy stuff. Yeah, that was super crazy, man. I don't know how they do it. Well, technically they take a lot of armor. That's what it is. They max out the armor. There is some people that just know the location of every single armor. They just, once the match begins, that's what they do. They took all the armor. They took all the armor, and that's it. You cannot pump your energy higher, but the armor you can do it. So that's what they do. They just take all the armor in the map. 7 kills, 9 dead. You see, 7 kills, 9 dead. I was playing good. It's a good. Even though I die more than I kill, this is still good. But do 7, it died 22. You know, you kill it 26, but you die how many? 17. You're still good, but you're still dying a lot, man. We almost lost. We almost lost this match because of that, you know. Like I didn't die a lot, even though I die more. I didn't die a lot. It was the difference between 7 and 9 is 2. You know, the difference between 9 and 7 is 2. So I believe I wasn't doing bad at all. It's just 2. I just need to kill 2 people. That's it. I don't know, man. I don't believe you kill 100 people, you die 50 times. You're still good, but you're not helping nobody. I believe. I don't know, man. It's like kind of mix in that part. Like, okay, you're doing good, but you're still dying a lot. Like you're not using strategies at all. That guy is not using strategies at all. They're killing people, yeah. You know what? This is kind of forced. This is like a spawn, rocket launch somebody, then die. Spawn, rocket launch somebody, then die. It's basically what they do. They kind of force. They can spawn me in the middle of the. They need to do something about it, man. Developers need to do something about it. He stop doing that. How you spawn somebody in the middle of the battle? Like, before you spawn somebody, make sure the room is empty. Like, look, this game is divided by rooms. You know, we got a room over here.
Prepare your team.
We got a room over here. We got a room over here. You know,
Round
divided in squares.
3, 2, 1.
Before you spawn somebody, make sure there is no enemies in the room. If it is enemy, spawn them in another room, empty room with no enemy. You're not supposed to be spawning people in the middle of freaking battle, man. This is a simple programming. This is basic programming for real. I'm gonna tell it like it is. Sometimes I don't wanna be harsh. I don't wanna be harsh sometimes about the developer, but let me tell you, I'm gonna take it like it is. This is pretty lazy programming. You're not supposed to spawn somebody in the middle, close to an enemy. You're supposed to spawn the enemy. You know, spawn the enemy. Spawn the enemy? You're supposed to spawn with no enemies in the room. You're not supposed to be spawning like you see over here. This is a good spawn. You know, spawning in an empty room. You know, in an empty square area. That's what they have to do. Yeah, I'm giving you the algorithm right there. Wow, dude, you just basically taking me out from the map. Now they don't even respect my ultimate. I'm basically giving it the algorithm to them. You know. No, see, nobody. If room is empty, then spawn. If room is equal enemies, no spawn nobody. You know, look for new room. Look for another room. I'm kind of basically giving it the code for the thingy. Try to do that, man. Try to do that. It's gonna be super good. Because you're not supposed to spawn with the enemy waiting for you. You die right away. That's what. Man, I saw people that they quit some games just because of that. I see a lot of people just quitting games just for that because they see themselves coming to the game and dying. Say, man, but I don't even get. These people doesn't even let me spawn. Why? Because the programmer is not doing this thing. You know, this is basic in this kind of games. Look at Call of Duty. Call of Duty is a mess. Call of Duty is a mess because of that. Because you spawn behind the people. You spawn behind the enemy. Sometimes I spawn. I see an enemy spawning over there. You just have to shoot. Good, die. They're not supposed to be like that. That's not supposed to be. Oh, the loop is coming, people. The loop is coming my way. Which is pretty good. Buys the dumb guy. Time to frag with a mercy love from Cowdy Joker. Thank you for the loot, Mr. Cowdy Joker. Thank you for supporting my streams with the loot. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you supporting my stream. Totally free with the loot. Thank you for supporting my streams. Totally free with the loot, Mr. Cardiac. Really appreciate that. It is pretty nice. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I support my stream with the loot. Yeah, it only take a couple seconds. I'm gonna put the link after this match. It's only take a couple seconds, and you will do something good for me. Wow, that was pretty awesome. You will do something good for me, you know, giving me the motivation. Oh, he just went bonkers, giving me the motivation to continue super forward. Oh, that ultimate, man, that ultimate with the Doom guys, so it's the screen. When the screen get red, the enemy outline is red too. I know I can change it, but I don't want to change it. They need to do it good by default. See, okay, keep doing your screen red. But then the enemy is supposed to be like this. Let me tell you how it's gonna supposed to be like. What is the enemy thing? Oh, they remove it already. You see when the enemy is behind the wall, it's all red. That's supposed to be like that. So you can kill the people. But they put the screen red, the outline of the enemy is red. To get super confusing. Look. Ah, they don't even outline the enemy. It's a freaking arrow in the head. They don't even outline the enemy. It's a freaking arrow in the head. I wonder why it's so hard to hit people with this ultimate. It's a freaking arrow. Sometimes you don't even know who is in front of you. Wow. Yeah, it's like an arrow like that. Like a little arrow. I don't have outlines. Do you see this blue? It has like a blue outline. Oh, they cannot change it, I believe. You see how my friend has like a blue outline? The enemy is supposed to have a red outline. Oh, he have it. Oh, he has it. Oh, he has it. Yeah, he has it. It's there. It's there. It's there. It is oh, I know what it is. It disables when you do the ultimate. That's why it's so hard to see the enemy. It disables the outline when you do the ultimate. Yeah, they should do something about it because it's super crazy. It's super crazy, man. Every time I do my ultimate, forget about killing. Basically. Or the ultimate is gonna help me from losing my matches, no? That's when I'm gonna lose all my matches. That's when I'm gonna lose my matches. The other day I wasn't even using it. Like I wasn't even using it because I didn't pinpoint the reason why it's super hard for me to kill people with the ultimate. It's because of that. Oh, there is a way to lock in? I kinda lock in for a couple seconds. I don't know, I'm gonna read about it. Because this is, you know, developers are not doing things just for the sake of doing things, you know. They know what they're doing, so there is something that I'm missing in that particular. Oh, let's get out of here. I totally missing something about the ultimate. But the Doom Guy ultimates, I basically missing something, yeah. It's not supposed to be so obtuse. It's because totally I'm missing something. Wow, with that fire in my face. You see how I die when I activate the ultimate? The ultimate just kills me, basically. Any chance of me killing people, the ultimate kinda kills them. Oh, that guy. That guy went for me right away. Well, I believe I need a bigger glass because this glass. For the grave?
Teams are tied. From the grave.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a from the grave. That was a from the grave 100%. The queue was so big, they took a while. Oh, you see the music? You heard the music? We are losing if we got the awesome music. You see how difficult it is? Man, the enemy went in the same color of the walls. Basically, the enemy blend in through the walls, in the walls, by the walls, blending. Just crazy. Yeah, they need to make some change to the with the coloring. A colorblind person is gonna be destroyed by the ultimate. Let me tell you, a colorblind person is not gonna see nothing. Yeah, they need to do something. I'm watching the preview right now. This is super crazy. They need to do something. Now that I'm paying attention and trying to pinpoint what is the reason. Maybe some one team people look almost winning the match, almost winning for 1 point. What I have to do? I say I'm gonna do something after this match, but I don't remember. Yeah, I was watching the preview. Say, yeah, that's true, man. Colorblind person is not gonna do good with that ultimate, man. It cannot play with that guy. It cannot be playing with that guy. Yeah, you're not supposed to rely on the ultimates in this game. You know, the ultimate is just in this game it's just basically a cookie. You know, it's a little cookie you have over there, so you know, but it's not like you're gonna get a full meal, you know, with the ultimate. I don't know if you understand. It's a little biscuit, you know. It's a little biscuit for after you eat or before. I don't know. It's not like you're gonna survive with a biscuit, you know. They're not gonna give you a full meal with that ultimate. You're not supposed to rely on the ultimates, you know. But I killed 12 people. Pretty nice. I never kill more. I'm supposed to do all the way around, like the guys in the top. Look at the guy, 20 and die 22. Yeah, those guys just spawn and go for the kill. Spawn, go for the kill. They die. Spawn, go for the kill. Die. It's like that.
Those who fall by my sword find themselves in the wasteland.
Oh, that guy has a pretty good, like, intro animation stuff. You know how cool he looks like over here? You're gonna say, oh, well, the intro animation is pretty good. It's when he is standing. You're gonna say, I don't like it. How he stand. Over here, this is pretty cool. It looks pretty cool too. They need to change. You see? Made the red over here, pretty cool. Huh? Standing, pretty awesome. He don't stand over there like that. When after just, you're gonna see the intro. The introduction is pretty good too. This one came from the ground, the fire, pretty awesome. Then he stand, and the way he stands, it's like it doesn't make any sense. Like why you standing like that? See that? You're the freaking Deck Knight. You basically dancing. He's basically dancing. You're gonna see. It's beginning like a pretty crazy dance that doesn't make any sense. They need to change that. It's like a cool when you select it, cool in the lobby, super awesome intro, and then they just destroy with the stance like a like when they don't make it. When they fail in the beginning, they fail in the. See, this is pretty awesome. You know, coming from the ground. You know, pretty good detail with the stabbing in the floor. Now the standing. That standing. Why he's standing like that? All broken.
Round begins in 3.
It's the freaking Deck Knight, man. It's supposed to be the coolest.
Fight.
He's the coolest in this game. This is one of the best classes over here. But why you standing like that? I don't get it. You know, like.
Teams are tied.
I don't get it. They should. I don't know.
Tied. Taken.
Do something about it, man, because it's not compelling.
Teams are tied. Lost. Teams are tied.
Oh, everybody's want a piece of meat. Oh, the armor is over there. Boy, I need some energies.
Teams are tied.
I just died one time, that's it. Give me the energies. Yeah, this guy is the coolest in this game. There's no doubt about it. He's one of the best class. The ultimate is pretty awesome.
Teams are tied.
They're coming quad, people!
Lead lost. Teams are tied. Your team
Oh, the ultimate over there could be pretty awesome, but I was basically throwing my ultimate everywhere. Instant demons, people! Yeah, I'm gonna stay with it. I just have to be careful not to shoot myself with the rocket launcher in this situation. I just have to not shoot myself.
Teams are tied.
Oh, my ultimate. He just dance. He just dance in the sky. When he see that, he look around. He saw me through the ultimate. He just looked back and wow! I just avoid that for a second.
Teams are tied. Lead lost.
Well, we are tied, people. Wow, she took it pretty good in the face, basically, face value. Face value. Oh, these people are avoiding all my shots. These people are getting pretty good with the avoidance. The most raging gun in the whole match, for me at least. No, the shotguns and games are pretty good, let me tell you. It's just me, I don't get the mechanics, the timing right. I never get the timing right with the shotgun. And I believe shotguns are supposed to be like that, you know, in games. In real life, it's not like that.
Protection spawned. Enemy has the protection.
Wow. I basically miss everything. Man, that person is pretty good. Still in the freaking in the face. They are pretty good still in the armor. She basically camping the armor over there. She's not being good. She's basically camping. She got like a little tent waiting for the armor. Wow, dude, really? He just avoided the whole team, man. What? I'll tell you, these people, man. Wow. Wow, that was incredible right there, man. Just avoid everything. Like, no, the ultimate is not going nowhere. It's not for me. It's not for me. He even looked back. He even looked back. Because I don't know how they do it. They look every time you throw the ultimate, they look back, like wow, like a look in the fires, you know. Looking at the fires, like a very impressive. Like a man, I just missed that. I just almost. Man, these people are camping everything. What a coincidence, huh? Look at it again. What a coincidence, man. Yeah, he got dead. He got dead, basically. But I need energies, man. I need energies. We're losing again, people. We're losing. Wow. I don't even know what is happening. Because okay, maybe I am not doing the killing. But at least Dude, you was down.
Enemy has the quad.
You was down. Why you following me, man? What they always the quad guys following? Look, enemy has a quad. It wasn't on my friend took it. My friend took it. They just kind of feels like the game is pulling me with the people with the news. Well, I am the biggest noob, but what I'm trying to say is like I always get into the losing team. I always get in like in the losing team. Wow. He got fighted no matter what, though. He got a plenty of armor and plenty of energy. He's not gonna die from that. He got plenty of stuff. Wow. He got plenty of stuff. See, every time I got somebody, is they're full of energy. Oh, the loop is coming, people. It's coming. It's really good. The loot is coming pretty good. My way, my way, my way, my way. More loot for Bob from Cody Junket. Thank you for the loot. Thank you for the spread the word about my channel. No, you're not spreading the word about. Yeah, you're spreading the word about my channel, bringing people to the streams, but the loot is not like that. That's more loot for Bob from Cody Junket. Thank you for the loot. I really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you take some time to support my streams with the awesome loot by loots.com. Hey, Super Camper! That was a streaming camping right there.
Enemy has the protection.
Enemy has a lot of protection, people. Yeah, we just kill the guy with the protection. There's still more people with more protection. Looty loot, looty loot, looty loot, looty loot, looty loot. Oh, every time I move, look, super camper! Wow, the camper killed me like a right away. Oh, it looks like a she's ready, young, pretty new. Yeah, it looks like she's pretty new into the game. But she's doing pretty good with his camping abilities, you know? That's how you know when somebody's know that they don't move. They're just using the. It was one guy like that the other day. He kind of figured it out in the middle of the match how to move and dodge. After a couple matches, he was like killing everybody with a march. He began like that, like this lady is doing like that. He began like that. He then enemy has a quad. Yeah, enemy wins. Oh, it's only enemy wins. Enemy take the tint. Enemy has the protection. Enemy this, that, this, that. Look at the, man. We were tied. We were tied. Well, look at that guy, a guy with 400 ping basically. It did better than me, I believe. Let me see. Yeah, I believe that guy did better than me. Yeah, totally did better than me. He did nice score. I was like a. Yeah, super bad, man. It's not like I'm super bad. It's like a coincidence that I'm not getting in my way. I'm not getting in my favor. You know. I believe that's the main problem. Like I'm having a lot of coincidence in this game that are not working in my favor. Always Those coincidences always me dying. Oh, more people came to stream the Quake Champions, and they are doing super good. Yeah, those coincidences, man. Sometimes, oh, somebody's playing something else, like a MMO, with the title of Quake Challenge League. You playing MMO? Why you put like a Quake Champion stuff? You playing a freaking MMO? Oh, I heard something. Thank you for the BTs, Cowdy Jacket. Thank you for the BTs. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome that you support my streams with the BTs. Cowdy Jacket, come on, bye. You had to win. Man, I'm trying super hard, but I only win one time. That's it. Today's not the Quake Champions Day. Today's not my day. Totally. People, I believe today we're gonna be streaming a little bit less time. It's not gonna be the whole 8-9 hours that we're supposed to do today, because I had to do grocery shopping. So, see, you was expecting a long stream today. I'm gonna say sorry for the disappointment. Yeah, today I had to go grocery shopping, and basically in a couple hours. So let me see. Let me calculate pretty good. Yeah, let me calculate because
Prepare your team.
I'm not gonna. I wanna swing one more hour, but I don't believe I have one more hour. That's a problem. Yeah, grocery shopping, man. We don't like to do those, but we have to.
There are few worse battles I've been in.
Teams are tied.
Yeah, we don't like to. I don't like stores. My mom doesn't like stores either. So we need to go. It's like stores back in the days used to be pretty good, you know. They used to be beautiful. They're trying to the people that the owners of the stores and everything. It was people that kinda what, that guy is suicide himself. Too much jumping, the blood, high blood pressure. What? That doesn't make any sense. What happened there? I don't even. With the ray gun, it basically through the wall. I'm not gonna say it was through the wall, but it was crazy. I should rewind that one, but it's too late to give a rewind.
Quad spawn. Enemy has the quad.
It's too late to give a rewind. Wow, you get me, man.
Enemy has the quad.
Enemy has the quackies.
Your team has the
Boop.
quad.
Boop, boop. 21. Not enough rockets. Not enough rockets for the kill. Not enough rockets for the kills. And the campers is still going.
From the grave.
Well, I'm from the grave. Wow, she kinda dodged my ultimate right there. She kinda dodged my ultimate right there. That was super crazy. You should shoot for the portal. You should shoot the portal. The rocket should supposed to go through. Whoop, you know, and kill the people.
Incoming protection.
It's a portal. You're supposed to throw many things. You got the instant demons, die!
Protection spawned.
He don't even
Your
get.
team
He
has
don't
the
even get.
protection.
Man, they dodging my ultimate, man. That's a stretch.
Enemy has the protection.
Every time I do my ultimate, they just jump and one to the ones to the side. They just jump into the side, yeah. Just like a woohoo. Oh, they disappear. They disappear. Get some deaths, man. Oh, they're winning. They're winning. People, we officially lost another match. Basically.
Revenge. Smelter. From the grave.
Another match is going down the drain.
1,000 lifetimes have come to this.
And today, I feel more Quaker than ever. You know, I'm doing my kills. It's not like a... Man, sometimes I play this game, I don't do no kills at all.
Warning.
No kills at all. It's like a winning one match after another. Winning one match after another. Today my kills are pretty good. I'm killing people, you know, I'm doing my kills. It's not bad at all.
Incoming quad.
Yeah, I'm losing every single match. But you see those coincidences, like those. Why happens to me? Well, my life is full of coincidence. Like sometimes I decided let me throw the garbage. You know, when I go out, I don't like to see people. I don't like to see people walking in the front of my house when I go out. You know, like it's not like I don't like it. Like, why is the coincidence? What is the coincidence? Every time I go out, somebody has to be coincidental. You know, going in the front of my house. Like, why is that coincidence? Why every time I go out, there's somebody, just one person? Because you tell me like a 3 or 4 people walking around, passing at the same time. That's okay. I cannot take it. I cannot take that. You see? Oh, there's a lot of people coming. No, but it's always one person. Like he's kind of waiting for me to go out, for them to pass. You know. Sometimes I'm going out. A hot lady is passing by too. Like, really, man? Like, what is the coincidence? You know, like it's like a sending from the heavens. Like, I decided at random time. I decided to go out. Hot lady is passing by from my house. Like, really, dude? Like, what is the coincidence? What they try to tell me? What life is trying to tell me, man? Kind of forcing me to have a girlfriend now. Kind of feels like that. Super crazy situation, man. I hate, you know, I don't know if, it's not like, oh, I don't like the hot lady or anything like that, no. It's like the coincidence, it makes me feel weird, like, why is the coincidence, you know, what is the coincidence, why? Every time I want to do something. Another thing, so you understand better what I'm trying to say. This town is a ghost town. You don't see people. I can sit down I can sit down in the living room. I can or I can basically watch him from the window. I don't see no people going around, no people at all. Hours, no people at all. Or I decided to put a food outside. People begin to pass like, oh, he's coming. Basically, that's how it feels. That's how it feels. Like, man, this is a ghost town. There's nothing's going on over here. And sometimes I'm looking through the window. You don't see no people passing by. I decided to, dude, you're taking all the damage. You're still taking all the damage. Yeah, die like that, man. You're just taking all the damage. Wow, what is that? I see that guy like a couple times do the same thing. Doing basically the camping situation. You're almost dead. See, you're here, you're almost dead.
Incoming quadrant.
Oh, it's my time.
Stopwatch.
I didn't even get an achievement, man. I tried to go down, but it couldn't. I couldn't go down.
Quad spawned. Your team
I tried super hard to go down. I couldn't. I couldn't go down.
has the quad.
That's crazy, man. We got the quad. We're supposed to, well, to lose this one. This one is we're gonna lose this one too. Even though we had the quad. That's the quad guy.
Enemy team win.
Yeah, we lose this one, man. I'm telling you, man. Today has been crazy. I'm getting my kills. I'm feeling better. Look at a score. Look at my score, 12. It's still, you know, like I'm getting my kills. I feel good for that part. And kind of I'm feeling better playing. You know, I still have my problem in my wrist because that my aiming kind of feels better today. I still no manage to win the matches, man. So people are on point. Yeah, I play this game every single week. I don't play this game every day. It's every single week, you know, weekly. I wanted to play every single day. That's why. Maybe you believe people that I don't want to stream no more or anything like that. That's because I take it the Thursday. So maybe that's why I'm gonna stream only the weekends in the future. Maybe no. All those decisions has a reason behind it. You know, I kinda explain it, put it in the Twitter so you understand. Some people don't I don't know, listen to me. That's another thing, you know. So a lot of people are gonna make the change in the channel. A lot of people are gonna be like, "Oh, why you doing this? Why you doing that?" You know, it's because there is many reasons behind it. You know, I'm talking every day about those reasons. You know, I'm talking every day about those reasons. You know, but I lost my train of thought. Yeah. That's another problem that's happening to me too much. I don't know why. Yeah, getting my matches and everything. I still no winning the matches. I don't know why. Hasten. This guy is a ranging inducing guy, man. That torre. A lot of people complaining about the torre guy. It's a good addition, but not for this game. This game doesn't want to. I don't know. Doesn't feel. It's like a flow. It breaks the flow. It's a breaking. It's a flow breaking weapon. You know. It's like you jumping, killing people, taking guns, healing, killing people, armor, and then you turn the corner. It's a freaking torre waiting for you. That doesn't miss. This story doesn't miss. You know, you're gonna take a couple shots in the ribs. So you're not paying attention to the turret. if you just go for the kills, you die. You will die every single time. So you need to pay attention to the rocket, to the turret. You need to pay attention to the turret, and then, so you are not dead, go for the people. It happens all the time. Like, it kind of destroy the flow. So you destroy the turret, they don't give you a kill or anything like that. It doesn't count. Maybe points, a little bit more points, but it doesn't count for the kills or anything. I cannot see it now why the people was complaining. Yeah, but a lot of people didn't want that turret in the game. Legit, let me tell you something. People quit. A lot of people quit this game for that turret, for the hasten turret. You know, a lot of people quit playing the game.
Gebt ihn Saures.
You know.
Aber ich bräuchte hier mal Hilfe.
Yeah, this game is going decline. It's going down. Man, what is that? What is that? You create a game if you don't
Prepare your team.
if you don't see the cost.
Round begins in
Why is
Schlimmeres hätte.
like
1.
you see losing every single day, every single month, losing numbers.
Lead lost.
If you don't address that, it happens to many games. Happens to the breakers too. Like the game was
Are tied.
after beta.
Lead lost.
That game was losing numbers like crazy ways after beta. Look at that guy. That guy died because he was too focused in the turret. He didn't shoot at us. He shot to the turret. You know? That's the problem.
Teams are tied.
Even though it was beneficial, I cannot fix the problem. I cannot fix that. It's a problem right there. It's totally no for this game. It's totally something no for this game.
Teams are tied.
It's something totally no for this game.
Lead taken. Teams are tied. Lead taken. Teams are tied. Lead lost.
Yeah, don't focus on the turret. You will die.
Teams are tied. Lead lost. Quad spawned. Enemy has the quad.
Yeah, I see the problem with the turret. It kind of divides. How they balance that? I believe removing the turret is not a solution. What they need to do is, like I say every time, I say many times, is they need to make God a joker even more loot for bad. Thank you for the loot, Mr. Karajoki. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. And you take a couple seconds, you know, to support my streams totally free with the loot. I really appreciate it, Mr. Karajoki. People, if you want the link for the loot, I can give it to you. But it's just over there. I believe it's over there in the in the bottom of the page over there. You can check it out. Yeah, removing the turret is not a solution. I don't believe in removing things, you know? I believe the solution for the turret is to make sure you can destroy it by shooting one time. One time with the ray gun, one time with the rocket launch. You know, you got you got weapons like that. One time with the shotgun. You got against a sniper rifle, whatever gun that it shoots, like a one shot. Supposed to kill that turret from one shot. That's it. Not with the rifle, not with the electricity, maybe less seconds. You gotta make that door irrelevant. Look, sometimes I don't even use it because
Versuch es wenigstens.
I know it's gonna be a difficult situation for the people.
Waffe ist bereit.
You know, it feels like cheating. I'm telling you, it feels like cheating. Other games like Borderlands stuff like that, okay, but games like this, it cannot break. I believe that. I don't know if they do, but I believe competitive, they don't allow this kind of class in competitive modes. They're not supposed to allow Hazen into competitive matches. Maybe against another Hazen, you know, so it got like the same play field,
Auf dem Weg.
like a balloon. He just went like a balloon. He's coming again to be ballooning into the sky. To be ballooning into the sky. Oh, that guy was trying to destroy my turret over there. My turret. My turret.
5-minute warning.
Hilfe, wer schießt?
5-minute warning. There. Oh, another match, people. We are losing.
Gerne nach Ziel.
Another lost match. Today is the match of the last. Today is the match of the last. Only losing matches today.
Quad spawn. Your team has the quad.
We got a quad, people. Yeah, I believe this one is gonna be my last match because I have to do something after the match, so I'm not gonna raid nobody either. Yeah, I'm trying to not to raid somebody. If I gonna go like, if I have to do something after the streams, you're gonna be going to that person just to say, oh, I have to go and stuff like that, you know. I rather not even bother going to the streams because it's kind of calling attention. It's kind of calling an attention, you know, to the all breaking the pace of another streamer and everything with the raid. You know, staying to support like. The race supposed to have some support in it. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, the race supposed to have some support. See, if I'm not gonna be supporting the streamer, I'm not gonna raid it. You know, see, I have something to do because to go with the raid and say, oh, well, maybe it's yeah, we're gonna raid somebody because it's. Maybe it's good. Maybe you can stay. I don't know. The problem like that is like a. Sometimes people don't stay. You know. Some people they see you leave and they leave. They don't support the stream.
Your team has the protection.
They not support this. They not. So, a lot of people don't support the stream and they just leave. Usually after a few seconds.
Na, großartig.
I always try to stay like a 1 hour, but I'm not gonna be able to support the. But I'm gonna give it the raid to see, you know. I'm gonna give it the raid no matter what. Oh, somebody took a Hazen too. He just changed it. Wow, my daughter was doing nothing until I arrived. Oh, the problem is my daughter cannot shoot. Cannot shoot well. Over there. Yeah, my turret cannot shoot well over there. Oh, only 2 points! Only 2 points, people! Only 2 points! Killing the people with the mercy! Only 2 points! Only 2 points!
Warning.
Only 2 points! 1 minute warning! Kill it! Kill it! Kill it! Wow.
Lost.
They just came in from nowhere. They just came in from nowhere. They just came in from nowhere.
Coming quad.
Incoming quad, let's take it, people. Oh, we lost. I'm just dying. I'm just dying.
Quad spawn. Quad damage. Kamikaze. Your team has the quad.
4 points. It was 2 points. Now it's like 4 points, man. Wow. Sweaty matches.
Enemy team wins.
Wow, man. Today was a pretty bad day for the Quakes. Pretty bad day for the Quakes. People are gonna say thank you to the people that was in streams. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. I know. I cannot stay more longer. I cannot stay longer. I have to go grocery shopping today. Something that I do from time to time, every 15 days, basically. Waste a huge amount of money on a huge amount of. We call it food, but basically it's poison that what we are eating basically. That's why you see a lot of people getting sick, dying of cancer and everything because the food that we're eating right now is not good. Everything is genetic modi. Even the organics ones. Nobody's talking about organics. Why is that? Back in the day, it was like organic. Now nobody's talking about the organics. Why? Because even the organics ones are genetically modified food, killing everybody with that much. Yeah, they're doing the killing. They're killing pretty good with the food. So I had to go over there, buy some poison, and come back. But I'm not gonna continue streaming today because I had to go to this grocery shopping. I am not the kind of streamer that has like so much time to spare to coming back from grocery shopping and do continue streaming. I don't have like a lot of energies to spare. I want it. Everything I'm trying to do is for that reason, to see if I can go full time, do this thing over there. But it's not gonna happen now. This is like something that we gotta let the time to decide. We gotta let the time to decide, basically. So I'm gonna say thank you to the people that was in the streams today. I'm gonna say thank you to Ray Kings. Thank you for coming to the streams. I'm gonna say thank you to What If. Thank you for coming to the streams. See, I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Feel free to tell me. Kaori Joker, thank you for coming to the streams. Team Minecraft. O3, thank you for coming to the streams. Thank you for saying hi. I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the highs, people. There's a lot of people that came today to the stream. They didn't say hi. They didn't care about me, about my mental health or anything. People say hi. Doesn't cost you nothing. It's a couple seconds. It's free. No GMO, organic, fat free. All the things that you wanna, all the buzzwords that people use to convince you to buy. What am I talking about? It's kind of crazy. Yeah, let me see. People, don't forget to follow my Twitter. It's a pretty awesome place to know all the things that I do in this channel, all the bujais that I do, all the things that I do. I post in the channel. Don't forget about it. Don't forget to follow the Quake Champions Twitter. Quake Champions Twitter, pretty awesome place to know about the game. I cannot forget and be the GeForce Now Twitter. Yeah, because we are doing the GeForce. Why I forgot about the GeForce Now Twitter? Sometimes I'm talking about it. I not even posted the thing over here. Yeah, very important, people. You wanna check it out? Then be the GeForce Now Twitter. Very awesome. So follow the video. NVIDIA GeForce Now. Yeah, check it out, man. It's pretty good. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna say this is our schedule. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday we're playing Space Lord, production game created by Michael Stein, published by Michael Stein. Thursdays, no streams, unfortunately. We try very hard. You are the witness. A lot of people are the witness. We try pretty hard to gain territory, to win the Thursday, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. Friday, we're coming back to talk shows, talking me, but yeah, it's a lot of stuff. Saturday, Quake Champion streams. Pretty nice. Like what you saw, but longer today because I have to do grocery shopping, have to skip. But basically, every Saturday the streams are longer. Tomorrow is gonna be a long stream. Tomorrow is gonna be hard. We are gonna finish another page of our lubricant fan hour. So you are new to the channel, you don't even know what I'm talking about. Coming tomorrow. Tomorrow is gonna be pretty awesome. Don't miss out. Yeah, don't miss the tomorrow stream. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Me drawing stuff. This game list, these are games that we want to play in the future. We used to do in the Thursdays, but now I don't even know when it's gonna happen. I don't know. I don't wanna do double streams like I used to do it. That is killing me because my day job plus the double stream was crazy stuff. But I believe I will figure it out something. Maybe the option that I have is to take Wednesdays from Space Lords to do the new games. That's the idea I have. I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. We're still gonna be playing Space Lords, But I wanna from time to time jump into one of those new games, Because it is. It's really good to at least one day to change the pace of things, to play some games. Because at the end of the day, we are gamers, we need to play the games. Chiquito, thank you for the sub, thank you for everything you do, really appreciate it. Supporting my streams for 18 months in a row, 1 year and 6 months. It's really working, it's really giving me motivation to continue forward and everything. Helping me with the giveaway, so helping me with the $5 Stinky card. Like today, Cowdy Joker was the winner of the $5 Stinky card, which is pretty nice. Cowdy Joker, congratulations. You wasn't here when I was saying, that's why maybe you missed it. Yeah. Peoples! I'm gonna say thank you to First W. Pretty awesome dude. 5 months in a row. Supporting my stream 5 months in a row. He's one of the guys that support my streams no matter what because he's not coming. He's coming from time to time. He's pretty busy guy. He's pretty busy. But he coming. He subscribed to my channel, which is pretty good. I kinda feel bad when people doesn't use what they pay for, but at the same time it's like thank you for your support, man. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. It really is pretty awesome. But I really wanted people comment, Mafia Squad, subscribe to my channel too. He's a streamer too. Like Hasogito. That's one of the reasons he's cannot call me all the time. But thank you for the sub. I really appreciate it. Looking forward in the future to do the same with you. Hello. People, if you want to support the streams, totally free. You can do it with the dudes. It's a pretty awesome place. Wait. It's a pretty awesome way to support the streams. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so you can, if you wanna save it, you can save it for future streams, for tomorrow's streams maybe. Yeah. So you can support the streams totally free. Don't forget about it. With the dudes at no? Get the chance of winning. Then get the chance of winning a $5 a Steam gift card. Maybe you are a streamer. You know, maybe you are a streamer. You're using this. Maybe you know about this. Maybe you know that you don't get a lot, you know? And maybe you ask yourself why I'm giving $5 to Steam gift cards when people use the loot. Like it doesn't add up, you know? It's like you're paying a lot of money for something that doesn't give you no benefit at all, basically. It is nice, something beautiful that happens in the streams, but in the benefit department, like you're paying a lot for something that, you know what? Because at the end of the day, we need to support the viewers. We need to support the people that use the loots, that use the things that we put over here, you know? That's why I'm supporting the people, you know, in that way. It's a beautiful way to support the people so they can get the money, they can get the games and the loot they wanted, you know. It's a way for me to say thank you to the viewers that really give us some importance to the things that I'm doing up here, you know, because that's what it came from. At the end of the day, people that use the systems and the things that we got over here, those are the people you need to support because they're coming every day. Basically, Karyuki coming every day. That's why he got the loot all the time. You know, they put your name in the little boards for the loot. Yeah, every time you tip, your name comes over here. If you are in the top, you get one of these. Your name in the top, you get one of these. What you have to do is to support the stream with the loot. This only happens on the weekends, Saturday and Sunday, so yeah, it's not every day. Maybe in the future. See, if I do this every day, I have to remove the 20 the giveaway. They have to do the flyer too. Maybe when I came back from the grocery shopping, I'm gonna begin to do the flyer. This is just like I want to do something beautiful, you know. I just don't want to do a flyer because for December is gonna be like a Christmas thing, you know. We don't have nothing for Halloween. We don't have nothing for Thanksgiving. It's gonna be straight up Santa Claus, you know. Winter time. It's Christmas. It's Christmas. Yeah, whatever thing. Whatever way you say it, because man, Christmas is causing controversy. Like you cannot call it Christmas, you cannot. Yeah, it's kind of crazy now. I don't know why it's happening that, you know. Yeah, I believe it's because a lot of people is from different cultures, you know, that doesn't celebrate those. And kind of getting controversies. People. I wanna say thank you to the people that are hosting my streams today. Pretty awesome group of people hosting machines with Damasi. Vida Mercy. I'm gonna say thank you to Raging Spine. Thank you for hosting my streams with Damasi. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome. Keep it up. Keep it up. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Really appreciate it. Yeah. Hosting my stream. It's pretty good. Without mercy. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Thank you for that. Ranging Spine. Ring spanking everybody. Spanking everybody, you know. Marco X, thank you for the for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing people to the stream. I'm gonna say thank you to Cowdy Joker. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving me free advertisement with the merchant. I'm gonna say thank you to Sufficient Geometrics. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spread the word about my channel, bringing people to the stream. Eagle all day. Thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things you do. Really appreciate it. Fuzzy Panda Sucks. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving me free advertisement too. It was pretty nice. It's pretty good. I'm gonna say thank you to Gerdanger. What is Gerdanger? Gerdanger. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing people to the stream. I'm gonna say thank you to Station 6. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel. Thank you for that. Really appreciate it. Demonic creature. Thank you for the host. Thank you for everything you do. Really appreciate it. I don't know. The other day, Crytek, the company that make Crysis, Far Cry, it was hosting me. It didn't show over here the host. I know because it came out in the report like, oh, this guy was doing something to your channel. That it is crazy. I don't know why it doesn't show over here. Well, somebody told me that is like a hosting, but I don't know. It was pretty weird. Wylanus, thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things you do, Mr. Wylanus. It's pretty nice. Thank you for your support, Mr. Suckers. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bringing people to the stream. Really appreciate it. AC80. Thank you for the host. Thank you for giving free advertisement with a mercy. Gordon Freeman, thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things you do. Really appreciate it. It's pretty nice. X-Fear Frost, thank you for the host. Thank you for all the things you do. Pretty good. The Great Father, thank you for the host. Thank you for giving free advertisement, Mr. Great Father. You're doing a pretty good job, even though you're not streaming no more. I don't know why you stop. I don't know why people stop streaming papers. Well, maybe because it's happening the same things that happens to me. I don't know why people stop streaming. Yeah, I'm gonna see my streams is still doing the same thing. Like right now it's telling me only 3 people are watching, while I have like 6 people watching for real. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people watching me. It only tells me, oh, it's only 3. Like early was like a 1. Like for the rest of the stream was like a 1 only. Now it's like a 4. Now it's good. Yeah, one just came in. But man, I have 7 people watching, coming over here, supporting my streams. Why you don't take in account those people? Why the platform is not taking account those people? It doesn't matter what they do. You need to take in account those people that stop doing whatever they want to do to support my streams. You need to take in account those people. That's why some people don't grow, never grows on this platform. Because they got the platform itself against them. You know, they need to check it out. They need to check it out, man. You know how many numbers, how many people are supposed to be watching my stream? More than 7. You know, I got less than 7. I got 4 right now. Killing me like a hurricane. Yeah, killing me little by little, which is pretty crazy. It's not your fault. I'm just telling you so you know what's going on. It's not your fault. You can do whatever you want. I was telling you to mute. You wanna mute the thing? Doesn't matter. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to get out of your ways to support somebody. You know, the platform is kind of forcing people to Like, if you want to support, you need to watch the streams, allow, like, really, dude, like a really platform. You're not supposed to force some people. People come over here, they want to enjoy it in the way they want it. You're not supposed to telling how to consume your content. You understand, people? We're not supposed to tell you how you're gonna consume your content. You're supposed to consume your content, consume your content in the way you want it. It's not fun when you have to tell it to the people, do this, do that. It's not fun. I don't feel it fun. I believe you cannot feel it fun either. Yeah, when the things stop being fun, that's why people quit the streaming. Because there's a point that it's not fun anymore. Say, I'm not gonna do this. This is not gonna This is not giving me joy. It's just still fun to me, but I kinda see that in the future could be no fun at all. Could be more than fun a struggle. It's just not the point. It is not the point. Sorceress, welcome to this. Thank you for the host. Thank you for spreading the word about my channel, bring more people to the streams. Really appreciate it. Oh, let me. You almost go away, man. Yeah, I really like the sound, the music behind it. Kind of goes with my talking. And Quake Champion has a pretty awesome music. Better music than Doom. Doom music is pretty good. Don't respect. I'm not trying to disrespect Mick Gordon, his team of people. You know, I don't know if he's using a team of people. Yeah, he may have employees and stuff like that because he worked for many other things. It's not just Quake or Doom. Doom is pretty awesome music, but the Quake Champions they kinda put quality stuff over here in this. Almost every single song in Quake Champions, I like it. The graphics are good. The gameplay is pretty awesome. I don't even know. There is a little things why people stop playing the games. You know, I kinda know because I was talking about it. You know, characters with turrets. Game modes that doesn't work in the way it's supposed to go. Like when they introduced Catch the Flag, a lot of people stopped playing because they were waiting for Catch the Flag. The Catch the Flag kind of forced you to wait for 8 minutes back in the days. They fixed it, but I believe you're not supposed to put a mode with those craziness. Like you kind of figure it as a developer, you kind of have to play your game, kind of figure it out. The problem is way before you put it. When you launch as a developer, you launch something to the public. It's kind of dangerous because you can lose people at that moment. You know, you can lose people in that moment. Some people give you the feedback and wait. Not everybody does that. A lot of people say, "Oh no, they just destroy the game. Bye bye." Yeah, it's not the way to do. The people are not supposed to do it like that. But unfortunately, that's how a lot of people works. I believe I say everybody in the house. Yeah, that's how a lot of people works. Unfortunately, you know. Some people just looking for excuse to stop playing the game, to stop supporting the streams, to move on. So some people just looking for an excuse to move on. Something I don't understand. So you really like the game, you really like support the game, you really like the developer. You do what I do. I keep supporting the developer, keep waiting because the game has stuff that sometimes make you lose matches. Like today I only win one match. It wasn't even me. It was because my team was good at the time. It wasn't. Man, that match that I win, it was like for 1 point. It wasn't even because my team was good. It was like we just did it, you know. We just did it. I don't even know why. Maybe one guy was carrying the whole thing, but it was for 1 point. It's not like it was like a for 20 points or anything. We won for 1 point. You know, I'm gonna quit I'm gonna quit the game for that? No. I'm gonna stop supporting ID software and Bethesda software just for that? No. You know, I'm gonna have because I like the game. I like the environment. I like the Quakes. You know, I always like the Quakes. So for little things like that, like oh man, there's a turret, the catch the flag, the catch the flag. I almost doesn't play it. Look at this over here. They fix it. Let me tell you, you don't have to wait for 8 minutes to finish the match. Once they know that you are losing, they ended the match. They give it, you know, they had like an arbiter checking everything over there. You know, making it pretty good. They listen to the community. They change it because you're not supposed to be. But why am I not playing? Spawn in the middle of the map. I'm not a huge fan, you know. But don't get me wrong. Maybe next Saturday we are gonna play in Quake the Flag only. Just like I'm doing within Deathmatch only. We are gonna be playing Quake the Flag only the whole stream because I got a strategy. Yeah, I think about something. Say I gotta do the stuff in this way now. You know, you die, you spawn in the middle of the match, look around. Well, you cannot look around. No, you cannot look around. The only strategy you have to do is to go to the enemy base. That's the only strategy. Go to the enemy base, wait for the carrier over there to kill it. Or take the enemy, you know, you got 2 options. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna be playing Catch the Flag. We're gonna we are gonna play in some different ways, you know. We're gonna play with some strategies to see if those strategies work for me. Let me open some stuff, man, because I don't know. Somebody told me like the loot boxes were like removed from the game, but I still have plenty of those. Have a lot. I kinda get it more every day. Every time I play. Black, yellow, red armor shirt. Oh, this is pretty good. Look at how cool it is. It's black and yellow. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Pretty awesome. Let's check it out. Let's open another one. Sweet that mercy. Man, see, they do a backpack like that. That's gonna sell like crazy. Common armor shirt, black. Oh, today's a black day. Common armor shirt is black. The other guy was like a black and yellow. Today we're getting skins that are super good for blending. For blending. Legendary? Oh look, we got the Piper. It's another drone. Wow, we got a legendary, man. That's crazy. I don't know if ID software did something. Another drone? Pretty cool. Now I need a charge because that's another problem. I get my thing, my loot box, but I need a charge. I need a charge to buy. This is avocado. Red and green. Red green, come on, shatter. Oh, it's not pretty common. It's uncommon, people. Oh no, this is the colors of the Russian army. Yeah, because this is a Russian guy. Yeah, he got plenty of skins that belongs to the Russians. Like they got the hat, of the Red Army and everything. It's pretty nice, pretty awesome, pretty cool. This is a Russian character. He even talks in Russian. He doesn't talk in English. He talks in Russian. Like Heisen. Heisen is a German. This guy is German. He has a black and orange. Yeah, pretty good. Because it kind of fits his. He's like an engineer from German. He's a German engineer. and orange is basically telling to the people, be where I'm working. You know, orange is a color that you can see from far away. Somebody's working wearing orange like that. Yeah, it looks like a clothing that he used to work. At least I like it more than the red. The red coat is pretty good, but for this one is pretty nice. Yeah, see, they do a backpack like this that glows with the LEDs, change the colors. It's not just glow; it change colors. See, it was white, right? Let me show you something. You know, purple. You see? Oh, they tell you. Oh, look, an epic weapon. Epic weapon, people. Shaders. Doesn't go around. Let me see. Oh, they tell you the thing that the light tells you the kind of loot you're gonna get. It was purple because it was epic. Pretty awesome. Pretty cool. Yeah, see, they do a backpack like that. Well, it's gonna be expensive backpack because this is like 100% leather. This is like 100% leather. Well, see, they do something like this, could be pretty awesome. Chest. That's why they have. That's why they. I don't know if it. Oh, I opened another one by mistake. Sorry, I didn't mean to open it. Red, green. Uncommon armor share. Yeah, this is more of the Russian stuff. I don't know where this guy's coming from. England, maybe. Yeah, he's look like a guy from England. Yeah, they all came from hell because this is Quake is basically you fighting in hell or something like that. Yes, they need to do a backpack like that. It's pretty awesome. I would buy it, but it has to be good. You know, it has to be no clothing. It has to be something like a I'm not gonna say it's the cheapest leather, but it has to be some leather thing. You know, no nylon, no plastic or anything like that. No, leather. Cheap leather, but leather. It could be pretty awesome. People will buy that thing because that's the only thing they have to do is put the price. Put the price aside. A Quake Champions backpack like that, pretty awesome. Pretty cool. People, we are gonna raise somebody to life. I'm gonna look for somebody between people that host my streams, people that subscribe to my channel, between my friends. I got friends that are playing now and streaming, but let's continue checking out to see if we got people that host my streams too. To see if we can get people that host my streams. And people that come into my streams, something like that. I don't know. There was a guy that was doing pretty good with the Quake Champions. He stopped playing Quake Champions, man. Oh, look at who is here. It's the Bacani. It's the Bacani's up here. I believe I'm gonna go with the Bacani today. Yeah. Wow. Chinese is doing super good. Chinese is doing super good in the Space Lords community. Wow, Chinese. Why he's doing good? Because he is part of very active in the community. Pretty active in the community. So people always looking for his opinion and everything. More active than me. That's why he's doing super good with that game. It was like that at some point. At some point it was like that, but when you stop streaming, people cannot stream and everything, you kinda kill the community. My reason behind it, it has some reasoning behind it. You know, it's not like just because reasons. You know, it has some reason behind it. But you, even though you got, man, you can have all the reasons. You will get, you will get broken so you don't pay attention to what's going on around you. You know, people. So we're gonna raid. I put some panties over there. We are raiding. It's the back end. I have so much time. I don't raid. Support the back end. Please stand by. You know. Gonna put a trailer. I don't know. Today I didn't feel like I putting trailers or anything like that because. One of the things that I need to do is not repeating the trailers. Let me see if I put a trailer. I just have to make sure. What was the trailer that I played the other day? Yeah, today I didn't put no trailer at all. It was, it was a robot. It was the robot guy. So I'm gonna put another trailer. Yeah, I don't know why. Quake Champions developer are not putting like more trailers and stuff like that. It's kind of crazy. They're supposed to put more trailers, more stuff, you know. Because that keeps everything going, you know. I'm gonna put Nick's trailer is pretty awesome. We're gonna go with the next. Well, people, thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you do. Remember that tomorrow we're coming tomorrow with another stream. Kind of forgetting about the things that I have to put. You know, thank you for your support. We're coming tomorrow. Yeah, another stream. Hope to see you tomorrow, people. Thank you for everything you do. Even though I'm kind of sad for the situation that's happening, but it's not your fault. It's basically it's the platform fault. You know, they kind of punish the streamers. That's why a lot of people doesn't grow in the way it's supposed to grow. You know, I have like a literally 2-3 followers every single stream. They call me to watch my streams. It doesn't count. doesn't count at all. It's like, what's going on? What's happening? This is not supposed to happen. But, you know, it is what it is. If you want to do something, you need to fight against the odds. At the end of the day, you need to fight against the odds. Thank you for your support. We're coming tomorrow with another stream. It's going to be 11 a.m. At 11 a.m. USA East time, babies. East time. Yeah, I'm gonna go grocery shopping after the streams, so I'm not gonna stay longer into the raid over there. But so you can give it 5 or 10 minutes to the new guy, you know, to the guy over there. Could be nice. He doesn't 5 or 10 minutes. You know, it's pretty good because he's gonna go up a little bit in the list of streamers. He's gonna be up a little bit. He stays over there for 5 or 10 minutes. It's gonna be pretty nice. I'm not gonna be chatting. I'm gonna be kind of lurking over there because I had to get ready to go to the grocery shop. I had to eat something too. So while I eating, I'm gonna be there. Yeah, I'm gonna be like a 10 minutes too. So let's do it together, people. Let's do it together. Yeah. Well, people, thank you for your support. Thank you for everything you do. And see you tomorrow with another stream. So I'm gonna say bye-bye.
Look to the shadows. That's where I'll be. Hey, shit! Shadows hide me.